The memories of yesterday can never be changed, but they give me a reason to live again. There is a reason I am here today, but there is no reason you lost your lives. You were called abusive names, deprived of rights to be humans, slayed because of who you were born. I am lighting a candle as the sign of resilience. I'm paying a tribute. You left a legacy, and I'm a fruit from the love you sowed. Let's say never again to genocide. There should be no war. There should be no genocide. Anyway, let's say never again. Never again to genocide. Let's say never again to genocide. I was young, I still needed you, but you were taken away from me too soon. If I had one wish, be seeing you again. Today we're strong men and women, even though you are not here to see. We're carrying on to make you feel proud out there, watching down on us. I am lighting a candle as the sign of resilience. I'm paying a tribute. You left a legacy, and I'm a fruit from the love you sowed. Let's say never again to genocide. There should be no war. There should be no genocide. Anyway, let's say never again. Never again to genocide. Let's say never again to genocide. I am a witness that if you and I come together as one, we can make sure genocide never happens again. History should be told and passed on to further generations. Let's all stand up and all sing out, never again to genocide. Let's say never again to genocide. There should be no war. There should be no genocide. Anyway, let's say never again to genocide. Let's say never again to genocide. We are here as one nation. We say never again. We unite as human race. We say never again to genocide. Never again to genocide. Never again. brought you flowers. We 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 brought you flowers.
Fellow Ambazonians, lovers of the former British Southern Cameroon, Ambazonia, dear sympathizers, after due consultation with our stakeholders and some members of the Ambazonia Coalition team, the interim government hereby declares Friday, the 28th of February, as National Day of Mourning. National Day of Mourning, primarily to honor and mourn the victims of the Ngarbo slaughter, masterminded by Mr. Paul Biya's butchers in Garbo on that unfortunate Lovers' Day for February the 14th, 2020. Today, we are still counting the number of victims. So far, we have counted more than 31. We are declaring a National Day of Mourning, not only to honor, to mourn the more than 30 and the more than 14 of our little kids, little babies that were brutally slaughtered by Paul Biya, but we are actually going to mourn, we are actually going to be mourning more than 15,000 of our fellow compatriots who have been slaughtered in cold blood by Paul Biya's genocidal squads all across the former British Southern Cameroon, Ambazonia. On that 28th day of February, the National Day of Mourning, all demonstrations shall consist of Ambazonians and lovers of Ambazonians and sympathizers. We have them all around us. We have them in our churches. We have them as our neighbors. We have them as our co-workers. We have them as our colleagues in schools. Let all come together and demonstrate in person in front of our local lawmakers. If you cannot obtain a permission, organize yourself and walk in. Visit your lawmakers in person and present your petition to them. Visit the offices of your local lawmakers to present your petition to them. We will get those petitions drafted and can help can help you with the petitions to present to your local lawmakers. On the National Day of Mourning, Ground Zero, on the 28th of February 2020, the National Day of Mourning, Ground Zero shall observe a national lockdown. A national lockdown. All the restoration forces are hereby called upon to observe that lockdown and ensure that there is no movement, that the people remain indoors to meditate on this great evil that has befallen our people. and the departure of our loved ones in their thousands. The weekend of that 28th of February should be characterized by fundraisers to support our victims and our victim populations in all 13 counties, especially Ndonga-Manto, Bui Division, Fako, and in fact all 13 counties. And on Sunday, please, for those of you who go to church, who can pray, do something for Ambazonia. Request for special prayers from your minister and ask for an opportunity to present our story. If you can do it in slides, if you can do it in videos or pictures, please present our story and request for their help in prayers and their support to make our story heard around the world. Let them help us as a community, and let them help us. If there be professionals and individuals in those churches, let them come to our rescue. Let them add their voices to our voices. Then, in the month of March, 13th of March, 2020, we have declared the Million Man March for Ngarbu, the Million Man March for Ngarbu. Friday, the 13th of March, in front of every state house, from Asia to the Americas, from Europe to Africa, we have to march to every state house, as will be decided by the leadership in the country. Let's march to the state house and let's tell them our story. Let's request for their support to end the slaughter of our people. In the USA, all roads will lead to the US Capitol in Washington. Let us come and gather in the Capitol. Let us gather in numbers that have never been seen before in the US Capitol. We have to tell the world our story ourselves. If the world doesn't want to tell our story as they should, let us gather and tell them our story by our numbers. Come out in your numbers. Start making the arrangements now. Take permission. If you're preparing to trek, start trekking now. If you are going to get permission, apply for it now. All roads lead to Washington, D.C. I call on all leaders to shun our differences, to forget about the past, for the evil, the great evil that has befallen our people should unite us more than ever before. Let's come together, Ambazonia, and let's tell our story with one voice. Let us gather in Washington in numbers that have not been seen before. Let us not allow this news cycle to die down. The world must arise now or never and do what they have to do. Ambazonians, lovers of Ambazonians, make sure your friends accompany you. Make sure we are heard this time loud and clear. The international community must intervene now. Anybody who has sympathized with us or sympathizes with us must go into action now, and we will force their hands by the numbers that we bring at this demonstration. Fellow Ambazonians, let us not allow the souls of our departed ones to go in vain. They have paid the price. Let us tell the story by ourselves. All for one, one for all. Long live the Federal Republic of Ambazonia. God bless Ambazonia. Thank you.
Hello, good evening, fellow Ambazonians. Welcome for Amba Focus. I want to take the opportunity for greet all our people in ground zero and who don't see what it don't happen in the past few days. How will la Republic don't decide say they don't care whether it be pikin, mommy, pregnant woman, whoever. They don't consistently don't make people know say it will not matter to them. Or they be interested now for our territory. So na reason that way we get for do everything within our power for see say we'll defend our territory, we'll protect our land. So I'll like say as soon as I join when I share this live broadcast. I also salute those that watch for the satellite and on YouTube. Welcome again to Amba Focus. And today I have great panelists with me where we will talk on the current state of the revolution, the recent activity, then where they know they happen, and also give us hope. We know say no matter how La Republic try, they don't dey try for even their president confess. See, they don't try for assimilate we work. Now they want bring with special status. They will tell them say we are a people with an identity, with a destiny separate from that of La Republic, and will continue in that light till freedom comes. So I will take this opportunity and welcome my special guest, the panelists and today for this wonderful broadcast. So I have with me Conry Paul Nilong. Welcome again for Amber Focus.
It's my pleasure, our biggest host of the century, Mama Kleister. Fellow Ambazonians, once more at the Trowe salute for people where they watch Amba television. At the Trowe salute for all Ambazonian. At the Trowe salute for most especially our brave warriors, the defenders of the integrity of Ambazonia. The Trowe salute for all activists, the Trowe salute for everybody, for the interim government, everybody when here. And the Trowe salute for our televiewers when they keep we alive, when they keep we, and they give we the inspiration for come up every Friday for Amba Focus for analyze things how we them do. Thank my fellow panelists who are there with them today, and I thank our host, Comrade Clovis Nanchop. We always sacrifice for keep we for always make sure say Amba Focus it be regular for ABC. Thank you very much. I think we'll have a great day today.
Okay, thank you, Conry Paul. And I don't hear our wonderful comrades. It always they live give us the deeper truth of the revolution. And also our one and only Uncle B. You know, when Uncle B explains something for you and you don't understand, you need contribution, clean your brain. Uncle B, welcome once again to Amber Focus.
Okay. I'm glad to be here, lady, the anchor. Glad to be my fellow. Greetings to everybody. Even though we camp for all man today, with the of heart for waiting with within our revolution, our people. But we are here to fight it on. Our great enemy we did here today. Should we don't try to start almost on time. I know talk more. I know you think we're president. Don't talk for program. We don't give way. But make sure always remind when I went that day. Once more, I'm glad to be here with the honorable men that are here and able Lady K. Salute every man. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Would you expect Conry Sama Thomas to join me, or he already there? Okay, Conry Sama will join us later, and hopefully Conry Larry, as we continue for establish our consciousness, our mind, for strengthen and motivate and encourage ourselves, and for educate ourselves to inform with the right information where it will keep us focused on our freedom quest. You know, someone I will just start with that audio we'll listen from the president before we start. I'll come for you, report. President don't give us some dates and line of responsibility that we get for do for our location and for diaspora, how we get for make our voices known, how we get for carry out, spread this cry to the leaders and our local representative them. It don't give us some timeline from now till March, different activities. And we have a day of mourning. We'll get for mourn the babies and people, and including all the 15,000 that they don't be killed so far for in our territory by La Republique. So, report, I'll come first to you. I'll wait to be our own perspective view about that.
I think this event are one of the most tragic massacre. Oh, don't get them for this revolution since it began for 2016. Now, I want my ambassadors to understand. Let the world at large listening to me, let them understand that this war is between our restoration forces and the military of La République, who are forcefully in our land, who are forcefully occupying our land since 1961. Because from what history made us to understand, the presence of the gendarmes in Amazonia was the first sign of La République occupation, that is the recolonization of our land. So this battle is between the military of La République and the Amazonian restoration forces. It has nothing to do with civilian. The restoration forces are there to protect the civilians against the brutality which we have seen from the first person who was shot dead, carrying a palm frond, carrying a green plant, Akum Julius, in Bamenda, I think on the 21st of November 2016. So what has happened in Kabul, it's another, it's one of the, it's a nightmare to the people of Amazonia. And now coming to your question about the president, like the chief shepherd, as I can put it, has come out timely to give us a roadmap to commemorate this sad event. He begins by telling the Amazonian people that after due consultation, I always want us to mark this word, after due consultation. It means he has consulted with the boys on the ground. They have consulted with the National Self-Defense Council. He has consulted with the cabinet. He has consulted with the stakeholders. It means the 18 county chairs and other stakeholders involved in decision making. And I even heard some members of the ACT were consulted to come out with this timeline of event. He says on the 28th, there will be a national mourning. It means everybody will stay indoors in prayers, in meditation over what has happened. While in the diaspora, we are going out to meet our local authorities. If I got this message, if I'm in, please, because the message just came out. So let me not have any mixed up here. And then on the 13th of March, there will be a huge demonstration, a move to the White House. You know, the pressure that the Donald Trump government have been giving on La Republique shows that America is truly the watchdog of the underprivileged, of the suppressed. Donald Trump is the government of Donald Trump is the watchdog, and we appreciate. So there will be a 1 million man march to the White House. Now, what I want to say about this march is we can organize this march anywhere we are. Even if you are just 2 people in the diaspora, you can do it. You can apply for a small protest. You go. Seeing our local authorities is something we can maybe book appointment before now. Maybe these appointments will be approved, and then we visit them. So while ground zero is locked down, we too must go out. We too must go out. We must do something, and it doesn't matter the number, because what has happened in Kabul, let me tell you, if you see, the number has been progressive. It started with I think the 22 or 30 that was they were burned in Bali. No, Bali came before Menka. The 40 in Menka, the 40 young people in Menka, and then we are getting this one now in Kabul. So you see that it is something that La Republique is doing it voluntarily. They are not doing it that it's a mistake or what. It is a well calculated act. And so please, we in the diaspora, we must go out. While ground zero is locked down, we must make an effort to visit our local authority. I think that is the timeline that Dr. Sako, the president of the interim government, has given so far. I don't know if there is something I've mixed, or I think Uncle B will better clear it. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah, Uncle B, if you just add something on that, the whole thing, and go on, I would like us more start with the, we know all the incident as it don't happen. Before one get into the other aspect of it, how, La Republic intention, which the intent all the incident make it do to us is regarding our freedom quest. Before we get to other aspect, them, moving forward, the president will give us some kind of a plan how we will take this in our advantage for continue keep our cause in the mouth of the powers that be. We'll continue for create more awareness and tell the way about the urgency for a solution to be found. We know the Swiss mediation is there. We know the attitude of La Republique and some enablers. So we know what is happening so far. But before we get into the details of all of that, what you get to add, giving a plan on how to continue to tell the world and the powers that be that this genocide is real.
Yeah, thank you, Lady K. I think I wouldn't have much to belabor that point where Comrade Paul don't really talk. I will just get the program to lay a little bit of emphasis on how important this is. The palaver I say, I could make what information go near. As I thought, would it come back? But because I'm living say wait, and let me say everything a little time. All I would I told you, the interim government is slow. They don't declare. They begin to declare. They must know the interim government not the wake up for sleep. Just declare. They get to meet or agree before the day they come out. So let's be patient at one moment for say, as we better work it out and work the time will be available logistics, financing, and everything for no say they will do. Maybe that what they come up most of they get to consult before they come out with it. Say, now we don't come. Now you and me and everybody with this will get to propagate and make sure that we are there for the world to see us in our numbers. Tell me, if three people that go there, the ministry were not serious. We they see like a market, they will not say people that are in business. That is our cry here. As they don't talk, it's market, it's well, it's not that much if we don't get that. It is it and nobody else. It will not do a no man, no good one. I thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. I mean, this massacre, it don't break my heart. I mean, everybody was demoralized for a moment. You know, to see pregnant women, little children, innocent, like on report start talk say, this fight, La Republic don't declare war or not several times. We don't get our restoration forces together where they no get no choice but to come together to defend their territory, their identity, defend their dignity and their integrity of the nation. We are in this position. Wait till Current can wait till you feel say La Republic, you know, continue killing our people at the rate they are doing. Innocent children and mothers, pregnant women. Why wait till you feel say they try for do to our fighting will and fighting spirit? Why you feel that it will be their motivation for carrying on all these ruthless, evil killings in our land? And we how you expect our people them, you know, for take this as for how you fit tell our people them say me they know take this as if it's a sign of a discouragement. How if you motivate our people with this incident?
Okay. I want make me Ambazonians they understand. Say, now two things the way you they be characterized with birth when them born you for La Republique, time will be still there with them. Now two things the way that government it instill it may his soul rest in peace. Ateba Ayene be don't talk him. It's na two things the way they born you with them inside La Republique, and the time will be still there with them. Now two things. They born you with fear and poverty. Now two things. They born you with fear and poverty. And if you look and find, he no talk light up. Now true talk we talk. Because the thing the way the characterize event them for inside La Republique, for inside La Republique, it the only one pushing that towards fear. So you know, even feel able for talk, for even feel able for stand for your right. Just look when this revolution be start. See how they suspend consult, they ban consortium immediately. They cash ballot. You see, they instill fear. You see, each time we will come out with green plan, you want to talk about you, a concern you, that they not only with gun, that they must shoot you, they must do only thing where they characterize fear. And then they go use poverty for subdue you. It means say when you don't vex, you don't want climb for your right, they go come with small 10 francs or 5 francs. They buy small bread and sardine. They can't use say, okay, Papa, take the one coal in the hat. Take the one coal in the hat. Like two way this idiot, this buffoon, where they call it saying Gala Gerard, it do one from Cambe people. It don't buy their conscience. It don't go for that village. It has seen somebody they don't be subjected to poverty and intimidation. It don't buy their conscience with small bread and sardine. So wait till where they want try for do for come back for the point. Now say they do want instill fear. Say if they feel born belle woman, they feel born picking them from zero to 4 months, from 4 months to 10 years. If they feel born them alive, it means that they feel do anything. So they are work now. This war don't pass them. La Republique, a government, economically, they are crumbled. The soldier themselves, they don't tire. Ambassador, that one wanna hear me fine. Soldier for La Republique, they don't tire. They want go back. They want end this. They want make this war stop. So the only thing they get for do, for the do terrible kind of act then where it go call the international community. They are concerned. Like when I don't see the whole place, would they cry what people the way they don't lost? Would they cry what picking them? Would they cry what mommy them? Would they cry the few papa the young people every day among that group? Would they cry them? What had the hot? But we will not give up because they only want us to be after. Me, I they look this thing at two way. The one way I say La Republic don't the soldier they don't tire. The SSF they want go back. Legal colonial officials don't get security not be guaranteed. I want me Ambazonia they understand that one. None of their security is not be guaranteed. Now why that way I see some idiot where they call it say one awuta from Gi. They fly now helicopter can land for inside Gi, make campaign, make that they are thief. Ele the how many for up here for day, then 10 on a how many, then vote, then fly with helicopter go back. Now for tell when I say there's a this war don't pass them, they don't tire. Their own security not be guaranteed. So they do this kind of act. Now say, we don't do the bad ones. We intervene. We want make this thing stop. Then for the other side, they want create na fear. They want tell we how ruthless them be. They want proof to the international community say anything we do, you cannot do anything. We are in control of our. Now we get this country and if we do anything, we go do. But let me tell you, they are making a big mistake. They are making a big mistake because all bread, all oil for that bread and sardine, it don't come out for our head. See clear, with the listing clear, and we go fight them. We go fight them till the last man way go stand. And Bazonia, one more understand this one. No, not the last man way go, but not the last man way go reach for Boya. We will fight La Republic. We will burn down La Republic in our land. Any because of the blood of, I just calculate that this 4 on a 4th baby, the way they be the suck, and that pregnant woman, La Republic, we're not go pay for it. We will not relent. So, whatever was your intention of doing this act, know that the people you are killing, their blood will rise up and fight till the end. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Korepo, for that dynamic perspective of that massacre. Wait, you don't really put that, in a way where we really get for understand. They want to create fear. They want more give up. They want more see them. We always know seeing a tyrant them, but they want more give up, and they are showing sign of desperation. The Republic don't show it several times say they know they're ready for any gentleman's agreement or any gentleman negotiating process, any civilized process for resolve this war. They don't decide they want win-win military. So Amazonia, if this incident, whether you are for independence or you are for one Cameroon or what, so long as you're a Southern Cameroonian, now we defend our mommy and picking them. You get to contribute to your LGA and to your county. You don't get to be whether you are for the revolution or against it or whatever. So long as you are from Southern Cameroon, you are not considered worth living in the eyes of La Republique. And they are citizens, and not be food, and they are citizens. So it's time for all Southern Cameroonians across the world to contribute to their local government area. Contribute to your local government. And the details then for contact information will be put on ABC. I think 2 counties and their local government information are already on this ABC platform, Facebook page. So therefore contribute because it's time to defend ourselves. We are facing an existential threat. La Republique, we fight our existence. So if you think, say you are not for the revolution, or you are for it, or you are not for independence, or you are for whatever you decide to call it, and you don't want to take part in defending our territory and our people, our identity and our culture, your own death, no man no even fair year. Anyway, I'll come with you, Uncle B. you know, Paul don't talk a lot about, you know, the intentions and, you know, how we need to continue. You know, what to be our own take on this massacre, and which message you want to use that to communicate to the people, whether they watch us now and to Amazonians.
Yeah, Lady K, I believe say anywhere we be engaged for this fight. It means if you don't say I die, actually don't say we'll fight to the last person. Just report when they go to the will kill, say other people they look and they fear. So they don't kill them as nothing go meeting, always go wrong, go for back. But they fear one thing. Ambazonia, the will be not declare independent. Independent between I say will not go back or not will only go na front. And that understand determination to our people. May no man not believe say what they say it was expected. As Comrade Paul here, when go, oh, how can they kill a student like that? No man not be expected that would kill until they born up like Sawyer. And that's why we come up for these people. One thing of Megan Bazana mother knows say this place will do this so. Either we win or they continue for the born with every day. And if they live and they continue the continue, if they live and will live and say make it go, the why will be started. These people do not die so at present they day for National Day of Mourning, which we will tell them where we meet them. So we bring them, they can't fight for nothing. I want to give congratulations to our population back home because they don't really stand the ground. Despite the killing, they don't kill all over. No man, no, they go back. Example, now they were to this election we just passed for the February 9th. It's an example to show like whether we do wait or do waiting. We're on the West and we mean business. And from here forward, we are people. I believe in now fight now for every person for any community where population come out. But doesn't know. They can now that kind of level get to end inside now. But only always in our boy. We get to take up our community, say our community work. But to say if this kind of thing happen, how if we stop people begin can reform and an individual obligation for like I say, whether you did for outside or did for outside, we will take a community work. And we say we are going to do the way you have for Kumbu, we all mark come for inside house. In the face, they give that go where they take us from that church people. For we are normal AD people. Now so population get to take them. And the determination that. And as Paul don't talk or my host don't talk, there's only one way out for this thing. Put money for your pocket, put back your hand for your pocket. If you not put them, this boy they defend with, they will defend with waiting. Nothing. And then they kind of that's why when they come for a place, innocent way they kill them, then if you get away for defend themselves. But if we don't make our boy they get power where they defend themselves anyway, they will kind of go stand there. And the house savage la republic. Now reason where they say will not ever stay with people again. Because no matter for they start. So that time the one of AGF, I mean they will die. Then why make this but I mean they will die. Everything don't happen from Amazonia. Now many people they die. So we keep on dying. And I mean of their honor die. No one person only die for them. One make even just a protest for March, people that will die. But for their own side, you know, we see no man where they if you carry gun or say they disturb them from marching. That means we don't be in a slave in long. And that slavery now don't say it end. Whether you like it or not, and we are going to fight to the last person. We'll not say we get distracted among we, but it be normal, say, as my comment talk, say, hungry the kiwi. But man will be determined. It was still hungry 3 days that was said it, so say, but they can't kill people the day for because it's supposed to break people, but they defend them. You instead call people, say, but they can't kill them. Also, you leave your conscience. That man way is a come up for that garbo and replay happen for Donga Day. No people that is the big people. How would posterity, how they would even explain tomorrow? So I was the leader to play, and I'm here come with people the key people that so, and you claim to be the leader to those people. So, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Ambazonians, Now the time this as president don't talk. We're going to take a community work. Say any man get to be involved because it will not do and so. People that they take with salary, people will talk every day. The day I'm not with the flop, they slaughter our own people. They did them fine and they sell we and they do everything. Now we want to see them must go. Every francophone with from Amazonia must go because if the key one Amazonia that do francophone made the bouquet balance. They know the key only we. Any will be a slave. Enough to be so. So we plead on all ambassadors, everybody, may everybody be involved. Go to a county by county, a local by local government areas. 45 from there. Politics they stand up from grassroots, they stand up from top. And in the grassroots, our internal government, we don't put in that. So now from there, we'll start the fight. If everybody is engaged, we are sure to win it. And they will win it. It's not going to be far from now. Our president ensure we are going to win it with the last person standing. May God bless us.
Thank you, Uncle B, for that elaborate explanation. I want just emphasize again for one thing when you talk. La Republic no standard today. So any Southern Cameroonian Ambazonian where it be comfortable. I know if you face understand which kind of thing that they go on for people their mind. Where they watch how La Republic they kill people, they burn small picking every day, and they there for their mind they instead blame the victim, which is us, which is the restoration forces, the way that they try for defend themselves. This is a terrible thing in Africa. We would like for the blame victim for his struggle. Because we only start defending ourselves when we carry peace plan. They can we walk with war helicopter. They shoot from air. We had peace plans. Now we don't come to the point where we don't decide to defend ourselves because we know she don't. They go for university in Uboya. They enter hostel. They shoot people picking them on their foot. She don't be watch them. We don't reach for this stage now. So say with any Southern Cameroonian Amazonian, whether you dare La Republic, whether you're working with La Republic or not, and you are not supporting, and you're not part of defending our people, your own evil, not even define them. But now time this way, all man must participate. All man, like Uncle people that community work, and also our community the whole ground. See, I mean, your resilient when you don't show them throughout the election and they just passed lockdown is on top. So one need that spirit continue. Need everybody watch after each other. And the fact say this Francophone they must go. And the president announced of his last address to the nation. Say we'll get all get for no, we'll get some Francophone the way they don't stay amongst us so long. They don't blend, they talk like us, they have our mannerisms, they have our attitudes, they don't learn our way of life. We'll still get to know them by their name because some of them they still answer their country name. So we'll get to know them, we'll get to ensure that they are not our brothers and sisters. We will not get it mixed up. They are not our brothers and sisters because stray bullets now even kill one Francophone in our territory, but we don't lost 15,000 Southern Cameroonians. Now I will tell you, say they calculated a plan for eliminate us is ongoing, and everybody get to take part. No not time for excuses. No not time for take yesterday errors and mistakes where they were not really mistakes. Just some things that happened in the revolution to move on. No more excuses, and nobody should bring this excuse of division because there's no division. We have an interim government. We have the LGA, the county structure, the different layers of the government functioning and doing an extraordinary job. So we should support them, rally behind them, so we move this war forward. Con report, Uncle B talk a bit about the Francophone issue. I don't stressed a bit too. Wait to be our own stance and as an activist who is fighting for the liberation and freedom of Ambazonia regarding the fact that all Francophone must leave our territory. Thank you.
Yeah, the Dr. Sakobi we talk about it. See, I want to make this point a bit clear. Dr. Sakobi talks say the restoration forces they not feel guarantee the security of all Francophones in Ambazonia. So it is better they leave. When war don't finish, they feel come back. because we dey defend, we dey fight for defend we motherland. We no fit dey inhabit them, where they use them, where we enemy they will fight them, come on from their side. Automatically, they get every right for help their brother them. They get every right for help their own people where they fight against we, because then one semi will be dominated as usual. So that is the natural feeling for every Francophone. For every Francophone. But like I go talk, you know, the interim government, we don't specify before who be Ambazonia and who be Francophone. Because someone the day where they come inside the country sometime before 1961. Don't want them. We get restoration forces then. Where they born them for inside we land. Where their family they don't settle for inside Ambazonia before 1961. We get restoration forces where they defend we. For example, we get that typical Bameleke ones where they inside we land. So I know one more will get mixed up for here. We already define the identity of an Ambazonia. And I know things that when they say Francophone, they made them leave, we go broke that that identity definition. We don't give them. The interim government, we don't give them. And may responses, they no go attack French people, may they no go attack Francophone in the name of say they don't talk say me Francophone them. No, that one not so the interim government be talking. It's made the pack go because they are security. Now why? Because then when they inside Ambazonia, they use them for communicate. They use them for spy on the activities of the restoration forces. You see, restoration forces they feed for some particular quarter. One can do some action. Someone go there for inside the house. He go pick his phone. He go call La Republique military. From nowhere you go and see La Republique go don't come. He can attack. But when the action way they no be where they no inform nobody. But you see, I say now only enabler when sometimes Francophone we there for inside that particular quarter for that particular area. It go leak out the operation. So for there we see and say La Republique they use them more for monitor our people. So now we talk say better make them go and then play like before election. Officially they show 350 where they enter. They go inside Ambazonia and say they go protect. Why do they go protect now? During election, Elekam talk say he don't repartition. I think 910 of them. Made them do it, made them vote. Then no imagine the countless number where they don't pass, where no man no sabi. They did more than 2,000. They did more than 3,000. And 60% of them they in civilian wear, in civilian attire. So now at the end of the day, you know who be military and you know who be civilian. And number two, all colonial administrators, they're supposed to leave Ambazonia because they don't get no right, they don't get no jurisdiction for hold any office for inside Ambazonia. They don't get. So they need for pack and then leave because their presence for they facilitate the colonial government for Yaoundé for hold with people captive. Go for place like Limbe. They don't take over Limbe. Bulu na 40% for Victoria. Sorry. Bulu na 40 Victoria. So it make and their stubbornness. The Bulu people don't infiltrate Victoria to a point where Victoria and Douala now ebile na man and backside. It be like Victoria na room, then Douala or Yaoundé na parlor. So all this kind of thing that it tell we say they don't really get place. They know they help we for prosecute this war the way we want them. Then they instead use their presence for inside the for destroy. We not really fight war. Then we keep on our way, we be enabler, the way we be part of that people who will fight against them. Enough you work. Enough you work. Enough you work. So Ambazonians, please, your French neighbor, where you know say na man from that side. Now for advice, say no, mommy, papa, pack now leave. When this war finish, if he come back. We go protect your thing. We know the asset of take. Well, this war don't finish, then that time will start begin to who be get waiting, who not be get waiting. If we save even they sell your property, go you back, go settle. I don't tell the one that our own people the way they do for their own side. When I go register like refugee them, when I not be internally displaced, when I not refugee them for that country. People the way they did for that side, any man way there for that side, I don't care who you be refugee for that side. Go and register as a refugee. Go for United Nations High Commission for Refugee for that country for Yaoundé. You will be a refugee will come on Amazonia. As simple as that. For now, we'll never get that office for Amazonia who will register you for all the Francophone, all the tell the same and go because we're there for war. So I should say some very simple thing. The security of our boys is at stake. Okay, see for example that Bamileke, that boy way for Ghost Town, he did drive bike. He did drive bike waka. They catch you for they ask you say you do today na Ghost Town, you did drive bike, why you did defy order? You see all those type of things. They need to look what order when interim government give order, they need to take and they need to take it serious because they know say they be still part of that colonial government. They be still part of that colonial. Like you say, you talk. Stray bullet never take no one. Stray bullet never take no one. They never burn no one in a house. Now only we they suffer every day. Now only we they suffer every day for how long? So it be very simple. Their security is not guaranteed. Let them pack and leave. After the war, we go start see how we go balance 1 and 2.
Okay. Thank you.
Let me say
Uncle
something.
B, I want to ask if you feel add anything to that.
Yes, I be one add wait till we come report for here. It did say we Ambazonia as I told you take another community work. That people that side people they do their job. They deserve it, they do everything. Even maybe for that side too, so our people over there they not get much to offer for us to do something. But the problem is we nobody even knows say we're there for war. Why? Because we know say the man and man it is key. I want to say no one of us. They pay for nothing. When you want to fight the stand up from yourself, you agree inside but say I will fight. I will be not agree so one fight. I will fight the fight to the end. Otherwise, people that don't die go so we don't kill them for nothing. And if you believe for yourself, say, I must fight, as I told you in a community work. When you don't determine, say, I must do this, you will do it. If you say, I want to go try, that means you get divided mind, no, do I fine. But you don't say, even I wait or wait, I must do this thing, and you will do it. When a determination for we. Before the one go kill the picking there, they talk saying, na explosive the BDD. All that the rock killer, all about the explosive the BDD. We don't really know what to learn for big day in terms of killing Anglophones or the Southern Cameroonians, Ambazonia. We know what the BDD. It's not a story that we're learning it from today. So any way the system for back, say maybe something else. You can show something different. That man is not one of us. What do we do? Even we see the man a real enemy. Take example. Eddie go fight for Banso with a real military person inside that group, not in a military man. This they show it, they show it. No man what disclaimer. What you would not do. And it's sitting the work and make me say, yeah, we're fighting for the revolution. They don't explain for me how a military person be there and their ranks, they want to go attack that child. They never do it. And they will leave us, okay, we're fighting a war. So Ambazonians, as I repeat again, this didn't happen for Bowie, where the whole population come out. Now so we get to fight this war. We don't really know, these people are very barbaric. Na swine or na pig. And when pig get a person carry stay more with it, tell him I can't chop we. And with the order, okay, not do this, not do this. They don't know what would the value whether they kill them or not. So I want additive within the portal for to say it is each and every one to know that they don't put you back, but not for corner water. What they say, my way don't read corner water, not for swim. You go for corner water, it will surrender, but we'll not go surrender. You will do for corner water. With the wind, brothers and sisters, with the wind big. When I don't look at time where we study, we'll not be getting nothing, even collapse culture. I'm going to get an now. And when they cancel the revenge for civilians, they may kill a fighter them. But now the world stand and is looking at it. They cannot say something. So we are left to say either we'll die or we'll live. And say either we'll die or we'll die. We must live. Whether they like or not, we must live. Thank you, lady.
Thank you. Wow. We must live. I mean, we are winning. The revolution is on course. Any person will be get any doubt about the revolution, you must believe now, say, the fact say La Republique, because whatever should not be that extraordinary. See, La Republique no fit face our fighter them. They use now only we for Kiwi. For that will tell you, say, we are doing good. The restoration forces then kudos to you all. You are doing an extraordinary job. So as we move on, you see, today I'm not feeling my best. But now because of the topic, one family, one AK. Now yeah, I woke up for sick bed, say we must talk about this on Amba Focus today. This is my motivation. Nothing excites me today. Reach this one family, one AK. I mean, it give me extra energy when I just think about the fact that that moment we will get for come to that awareness. Uncle B mentioned say some people their attitude, their behavior, their organization, they don't realize say we are at war. We are at war. And that picking there they be killers. Sometimes they be just play there with dust and play there for mud. They don't even feel concerned, they don't even know what they happen. Small 2-year-old picking as they inside and 3 years, 4 year small picking they don't even know their left or their right. They surely worry inside their next me go come out, and then they go kill them in that manner, heartlessly so. And for Joe tell we say every family is supposed to own an AK. Every one family, one AK. Every family in the diaspora, you must buy an AK for your family back home. That's just it. We no fit talk up and down. I tell you say na my most exciting thing wey don happen for Amba Focus. One family, one AK. So I will come with you can report because this one family, one AK the over excites me because anybody wey no get the importance of this, I don't know how I get plans will live or survive as Southern Cameroonian. Wait till be our own, how you feel say we get for go about this and what is the urgency of this one family, one AK project.
And we don't have a war, and I tell you, every day for war na emergency. War in itself na emergency. So every day we woke up from morning time now with new war strategies, coming up with new war emergencies. How to make this the fun is, war to in another point. Some people they do it, they take war na business. Like for La Republique, na a whole business. Some people they do for inside La Republique where they know how made the war finish. You look at it, their governor, them look at it, their colonial governor, look at their colonial SDO, DO, whatsoever. That one, the way they be highly protected, they know what made this war finish because they make huge. You know how much police people they make at this moment? Those colonial police people they make at this moment. They make huge amount when they go for quarter. So they focus on they want 5 million. They just go for some off license. They gather all man for day before you want come out ID card or no ID card 50,000, 100,000, 150. Now their personal money, then that way they divide them. So Ambazonia don't turn na chop farm for La Republique. Soldier, military, policeman will just you make on write any motive for your head. Put that. No, you don't talk. You don't do that. They take you. People then the way they don't spend more than 5 million. So maybe they not take them go Yaoundé. People they do for Kumba where they don't catch them. They take them hold more than 10 million. Maybe they not take them go Boya. So it don't become na a locality. Okay, if they be tell you say, may you move for that 10 million, may you move just 1 million or 1.5 million. And a majority of this money, the common forces are from diaspora. See, when Atangaji boy them, they kidnap people. When they kidnap people, they talk and say, wait, una pay ransom. People they for diaspora where they don't pay ransom more than 10 million, more than 5 million. So if they be tell you say, okay, take that 5 million, just buy one AK for your family, for defend your family. So that if any person, whether na Tanganji boy or na military, the camp can't touch your family, they put them down. You know for spend 10 million, you know for spend 20 million. So I sure say this one now, it come in now for fasting the war, for make a more hurry up. I don't talk say this one na last fight. This time now for hurry up after the success of the 6 days lockdown and the dismantling of the colonial election and 11 February. It is sure say La Republique no get nothing for offer for Ambazonia. So now at the time now for we for come up for finish and for clean them. Like as I write for my right up say, George Washington did not wait for the United Nations. He did not wait. Every family in America at that time gave in something. In American history, every family in America supported the struggle. Supported the struggle. The revolution for American independence was a collective. So now at the time we'll get for take that strategy for every family for defend motherland, because man make me Amazonian, they understand. So when we go reach for Boya, every family will give an account. Every family in Amazonia will give an account. What did your family do? What did your family give? What did your family to the War of Independence? What? So now the opportunity this now, where the interim government they give them for 1 AK, one family, 1 AK, one family, 1 AK. Now the opportunity this.
Yes, for Gilligan report on freeze for the Uncle B. Wow. Anyway, before con report, Uncle B, do you hear me? Anyway, before con report and Uncle B come back online, I'm sure Mr. Nancho will be taking care of that. And before they come back online, I want you to continue for talk about it way con report be the talker. Now na era for one family, 1 AK. I would mention earlier, I say no, it's not time for excuses. It's not time for blames. Not a time for the point fingers. Not at that time. Now it's time for each family in the diaspora to buy 1 AK for the fighter. Now is the hour. We know she don't hear the way excuses. Like on report really gives a good example. I also know people that they don't pay 2 million CFA. They don't pay 3 million, 5 million for ransom from Atangaji boys, from quarter thief, the way they don't take advantage of the restoration force system. You know, they pose as then they collect ransom. Where if you be take only 1 million out of that plenty money, they don't only pay for buy 1 AK. The boy that will be equipped for ensure say no, none of those gangs or La Republic criminal them, because now so they don't exploit our people, they drag them to acute poverty so that they will become beggars, as they don't always want to keep us beggars. Now why that will not get no better thing in our land, no, all the only thing that they employ, even see this way they used to employ our people. If full with Francophone, they carry people from Douala, can't work for CDC at the moment. So that the assimilation way fail, we thank God that we realized earlier. So now no time for excuse, we get for continue for arm these guys. We get for continue. Now I will call on the interim government for come and do us a sample or a demonstration. Tell us how much 1 AK costs, how much 1 magazine will cost. Tell us, for example, tell us they give us a total cost of equipping 1 fighter. So that more know to what the aim at. So that one no say if 50 family the whole diaspora contribute, we know how many how many fighters the way they go be armed. So the interim government get for do all this their homework and come up with this total, so we know the target where we face them. Also, I want to talk for those people the way they feel say they know where they always ask that one a thing, which day that one a thing go end. People that they over suffer. Now issue that way will get them. Now people, they don't fight for the thing the way they believe in for many, many years for the world. We know how long other fight them to go on. We know how long America is fight for their independence from United Kingdom. We know how long other countries that they don't get in the independence fight. It's not a day's job. Everybody is struggling. Everybody is, it's a fight. That's why they call it a fight. A fight. Now we are fighting for survivor. That's why they call it a fight. So before we start taking calls, oh my goodness. That's why they call it a fight for survivor. So everybody must participate, whether you are for the revolution, whether you are not, whether you are for one Cameroon, whether you are for a federation. Yeah, you must contribute for defend our people. This one now about independence. We are fighting to defend our mothers, pregnant women, babies, and children. So you must take part in your local government, in your LGA. Contribute to your LGA. We'll have to make sure, say, we'll start running all the contact information and details of how to take part in participating in LGA. And for una one be anonymous, because maybe una believe una one Cameroon, but we still have to defend our people. There's also going to be a way to do that. So I will start taking calls now. So if you have any contribution for the show today, please do give a call on WhatsApp only. And I'll also make sure I say that when I want to call for Grazero, make sure na WhatsApp call, because if you call directly, it will cost you about 500 CFA or 500 to 800 CFA. I'm not sure how much it costs per minute. Well, even if it make your point and you don't lose a lot of money. But if you activate data, if we talk for a while for that 500. So please ensure you are calling on direct on WhatsApp call only. WhatsApp call only, please. So that will save my money, because I know a lot of people are going to be calling from Ground Zero, and please do not call on direct call. I don't want mistakenly answer a direct call. So now start calling in. I will wait for your call for all those that they watch. But while we watch, I'll still going to continue to emphasize on the point, say we have not come this far to just come this far. We don't see say La Republic no get us at heart, or they don't get no interest for it. So we must continue the fight. We must fight and fight until freedom comes. And also, I want to talk to those the way they feel and they say they don't tire. It's exhausting. I want to encourage you, say, this fight for freedom is never a walk in the park. Okay, I have first caller here. I'm sure he's calling to contribute. Yes.
Hello?
Yes, comrades. Your name, where you're calling from, and then your suggestion.
Okay, this is UN calling from California. I want to appreciate you guys for the program, and I want to assure Ground Zero that we are on the right track, that irrespective of all the havoc that La Republic is inflicting on our people, we are on the right track. You see, the bishops all over the world, they signed a document that is sent to La Republic government, insisting that they must come to the Swiss talks. So those who went about saying that there's nothing like the Swiss talk or it is La Republic initiative, they should understand that if the Swiss talks was La Republic initiative, they should have been the first one to be on the table. So as the international community, America and everybody is talking about the Swiss talks, no matter what, after the boycott of the elections and everything, we need to resist, we persist, we understand that the way to paradise is not always smooth. So we can incur all these difficulties, and I want to assure everybody that we are going for the Swiss talks. Yes, let no one on Ground Zero, especially the fighters, let them not attack any other fighter, and we're calling on all the LGA people, everybody to take stock on everybody who is abroad, everybody. Any adult who is abroad working, register their name. If they pay on the LGA, they don't pay on the LGA, they are going to pay, because this is a time we need to protect the people back home. Otherwise, we shall have nowhere else to go to. So everybody, and I understand that we have agreed they're going to be paying $1,000 per household. Everybody in the diaspora, they are supposed to pay this money. Yes, so this is the time that either we pay because we're fighting for our survival, to survive as a collective. So when they say the ocean is flowing and is going to take everything, it takes everybody. It doesn't say that, oh, you are federalist or you are this or whatsoever. However, I want to assure all Amazonian people that we have demonstrated everything from the lockdown on the 6th to the 11th. We showed La Republic that we are no longer with them, and we are not part of them any longer. So we are advising the Bamileke people, the Francophone people, and every other person that with due respect, they should just carry their things and leave. Yes, they should not call us brothers. When the time shall come, they will come back. They will come back through due process, through valid visas. They will come back to valid visas. So Southern Cameroonians remain those who inhabited the territory during the peopling of Southern Cameroon before 1916. We know those tribes, we know those people. It doesn't mean how much English you speak or your children were born in Southern Cameroon that you are a Southern Cameroonian. So time is going to come. Next week, I'm going to put out a document with the map on the tribes that make up the present day Southern Cameroon. Thank you.
Thank you much for your contribution. Thanks for that addition. Bye. Yeah. Yes, Uncle B, if you want to add something.
Yes, I want to add something for which we the call at all. Because which way the people I say, as we don't really talk, say the key only with the key. But they say if that people have been at where they begin, they be sympathized with, maybe they're sorry for what it happened for we. All the political party they did for that side, I mean, they don't kind for condemn what it happened for we. I don't think like the two stars with the capital city they happen, no fine. Also, all of them they. Where is also the Church of Cameroon and Africa? We did a diner on European. They feel sorry for we. In white African sorry for how much more for we, especially in Cameroon or let's say Amazonia. They've not make I saw whether the church moderators or something is not enough. What we need from the church is reaction. Why can't they call off service for 2-3 weeks to say they are protesting the killing of their Christians? They are protesting the brutality of the Larabrik onto. They stay quiet,
Yeah.
they deal with Larabrik. They do everything.
Uncle B, might just take
go
off for
ahead.
this next call and then you continue.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, hello. Okay, the call around go off if you continue. And 1 minute before you continue, I beg when you call, if you watch on TV or on another device, move away from that device where you watch us from. Don't listen to us on the phone. The broadcast is there's a 30 seconds delay to the TV or YouTube. So when you watch us, when you want call, please listen just on the phone to us. I'll take this other caller. Yeah, hello. Oh, it keep cutting. Anyway, Uncle V, if you continue.
Yeah, everyone, I will talk say actually I think the person is on.
No, continue. Sorry.
Yeah, so what I was saying is we have refused even I've been very, very adamant. I mean it passed me for years say people of God that I call the church. They kill their Christian in their numbers and they are doing. In that place, I think they burn a church somewhere. And I saw the pastor crying inside the church, would have been a chairman of the church. But when these begin to die, they kill it, they don't come to cry. But they cry at that church, they burn them. But then they cry at picking they don't, or people they don't kill them all over the place. And all people they kill them, they are the Christians to those pastors or those reverend fathers, all those things. They stay quiet and they won't take any action to say that they're killing them. It's unacceptable that the church is supposed to be the moral value of a society or a community. And what is happening? They just stay quiet. There are people that they work at chop that will republic, they didn't get anything for do. If that we call them for unity pastor, they will go chop them. They don't care what to us. But then those very Christians, why can't at least for some.
Yeah, Uncle B. Yeah, so more take this caller. Yeah, hello. Yeah, where side the call from and where to be a contribution. And also the call from Ground Zero, so I don't like me talk your name.
Yes. Okay, I call from Fako.
Okay.
I come from Fako.
Yeah, if you continue with your
Yes.
contribution.
So we really appreciate it now.
Okay, network. Well, when I hear you.
Talking for the issue concerning. Hello?
Yes, you feel.
So really appreciate it now for the good work that you do. Yes, and I want just for informing us, just few days backward, promoting that problem military around 3 almost 4 people them from Mutengene, so I didn't have focus.
Oh no. Hello? Hello? Okay, it's reconnecting. You don't go out of network. Oh dear. Let's see. Yeah, hello, caller. Wait to be an sorry, who's I the call from? And wait to be a contribution. Quickly, Joe, go straight.
Hey, please, I would like us to forget about the name. I'm calling. I'm on exile. Well, still in Africa.
Okay.
Can you get me?
Yeah, I'll hear you fine.
Yeah,
if you just tell me the location, not necessarily your name.
No, let's keep that a secret also. Now many people watching this program. I left La Republique because of some reasons I don't want to disclose.
Okay.
I was just trying to talk with my brother who was saying something about the church and so on. I would like to encourage our fellow Ambazonian brothers to remember one thing. The Christianity of today is a Roman Catholic Christianity. It enforces on all the churches. It doesn't matter which one. So you don't expect them to come and help you. The church is that which controls everything. This is not the Jewish religion. And if you don't know, we, the Black Africans of the Sub-Sahara, are the true Israelites. That is for it. And you were talking about something like contribution, financial or something. I don't know which platform is this I'm talking even with. I just saw you on YouTube online and I said I should just participate.
Okay.
Which platform is this?
It's an ABC Amba TV program called Amba Focus.
Okay, ABC, that's good. Cristiano, yeah?
Yes, the Secretary for Communication.
That's good. You were talking about contribution, financial or something?
Yeah, we'll talk about one family in the diaspora to buy 1 AK for our restoration forces.
Okay. Financial, how do they do the contribution?
It depends on your local government. It's through your local government area. So
I'm very far out of, not even here.
Yeah.
Ambazonia, not to talk of La Republic.
Yeah, wait I mean, I say you feel there many means of contribution in there. I feel also call you later after the show because we are currently live, and then I will give you details of list of contribution based on your location. So I'll talk to you later in private.
You know, if you call because this one I go for travel far before I get network. I live inside forest. I mean, you send me text.
Yes.
For my WhatsApp.
All right, I'll send you message so you can get anytime when you connect to the internet.
Yeah, so that I can use my credit card. I'll do that.
All right, thank you for your contribution. Thank you.
You'll be welcome.
All right. Next. Okay. Yeah, hello, caller. Who saw you the call from? I'm going to go straight to your contribution. I bet you get 1 minute.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Hello?
Yeah, listen to us on the phone. Don't listen on the TV.
we appreciate your effort. It's very important. At least we thank for the effective come together for for the development of our own state. Okay, we want to really find out because people are talking about the contribution. How we go about it? Because particularly the Jenga affair, you already touched us, to an extent it's also disturbed.
Oh, we.
Yeah, and then at the same time, we really need for us for the put in our resources where the thing moves. It need to go anywhere. It's a really disturbing situation. So they try for six at least maybe common diaspora where they actually have a diverging ideas, may they really come together to make sure so at least if the try to put resources together will make sure say it gets a way forward. Because particularly the might people really maybe you really feel short psychologically tortured because maybe after that we know say so we'll get the kind number of losses we don't go through. So we are really ready and anxious to contribute, but they really need something that to get a look with concrete formulas.
Yes. Currently,
then, we are just get one of the person where they beside Paul Nilong trying to talk particularly about big mention about Chacha or short. May so rest in peace. When I know before even the other trip, the troops are going to meet up right to reach of Chacha. They run past different events where they will be under restoration force. So I know like when I talk particularly on that.
I didn't get you. Yeah, hello. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for your contribution. Oh my lord. When I hear you. Yes, I want your response for the fact say when it comes to contribution and how it's go about the vice president and those involved in the treasury, they will come up for ABC, they will explain every other aspect then. For some reason your volume don't become very low. I would take another call for now because we cannot hear you. Oh Lord. Yeah, hello? Who's how you call from and wait to be a contribution? No get talk.
Calling from Francophone County.
Okay. Wait to be a contribution or question.
Okay, my contribution is say for what it happen for we now concerning the issue of the killings. This particular time around, the time we all these activities like Ayabacho, Mark Barata, and Eric Tato, at the time this way them for come together as one, join the interim government. Make we all join fight this fight. Because what we want to discover for Granzil, I say majority of the population from Granzil they watch ABC. Mark Barata lost. They don't get no power again for Ground Zero. Because anytime we interim government give we a lockdown embargo, people they respect them more than any time we Mark Barata and we Erita to they talk any nonsense. So what I want to today I say make ABC TV continue for the go ahead because if this ABC TV no be there, that for they will fight for them die. But one thank God for Sako and we thank God for Chris Anu and we create time for the update for everything we have because some of them were there for ground. There was some time we used to get information from Una. And the reason that way we need to pay what ABC TV. Because anytime we will not get cable, we destroy all possible means to make sure someone watch TV, even in our phone. So may God continue for the blessed Una.
Well, thank you. I'm not sure. Too many calls that it come in, so it don't interrupt your volume. So thank you for your contribution. I will take another caller. Okay, nobody. Oh, this is calling direct call. Sorry, I don't want to accept. I don't want to accept any direct call from ground zero because I know it's very expensive. Please try to make sure you are calling on WhatsApp. Yeah, good evening. Welcome to Amba Focus. Who's I the call from and wait to be a contribution or question? Yes, carry on.
I call from Bamenda.
Okay, wait to be a contribution or question.
My contribution is a thing where the CMB people they do for this struggle. You know the work of science. And I want to say them be very careful about some we Amba people them but they know that they work for sale the other people them.
Okay. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you so much. If all man be keep it straight and clean like you, so if we help. Thank you so much for that brief. They call it, they count so much, and I don't even get time for my panelists to respond. I'll take one more call and then I'll ask if they feel respond before we continue with the call. Wait to be a name and what's the call? Sorry, what's the call from and wait to be a contribution. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, so who's are you the call from and where to be your contribution or question? You are live on Amba Focus.
Yeah, it's topic of Amazon from yes. Yeah, the capital of Amazon.
Okay, if you continue with your question or contribution quickly, 1 minute, please.
From the Union capital.
Okay, go on with your contribution or your question. Yes, so they get you partly.
What I want to say, I've tried to make try to read some to what is happening in.
Well, your line will break terribly. Maybe if you change position, check your network, then call again. I'll take another call for now. Thank you. Hello, who's are you call from? And wait to be a contribution. Your life on Amba Focus. I beg listen to us on the phone, not on the TV, because the TV gets a small delay in the transition.
I'm calling from Nigeria in refugee camp.
Okay, wait till you get up for contribute.
Family get for buy your own AK. Appreciate because this La Republic they have killed a lot of our people, a lot of our women, our pregnant women, our little children, our husband. So we are here angry. And we are here in refugee camp. We are suffering. So I appreciate for all your efforts and I'm very, very happy.
Thank you.
Hello?
Yes, thank you for your contribution. Oh, take care.
Thank you. All right, thank you.
I bet for a few minutes I'll wait and not take any call when the calls are coming so much. But I want me our callers and me they just hold on for 5 minutes. So 2 minutes each. I'll come for you, Uncle B. You don't hear the few calls so far. You get anything for talk to our callers and
Yeah, actually, there was a guy who was talking that was wanted to say that like to if I be here that word I would really like for answer ye. But I want to say that because everybody where they call in the table to say it encourage we. That's what we need, and we work as a team. The team where they can frame some people now for educate our people. That's why we talk for here now for pigeon. So any man they listen to the message, talk and say, if you want to hear things from Amazonia, where it happened, we nobody hear me tune into Amba Focus right 8 o'clock for Amba time. It will hear which way it happened, so that it will be informed. Then also, even if you're not there on, they will tell them why you're not there on that Friday. Either secretaries are coming up or some important thing happen. Some of them tune into Amba Focus each Friday at 8 o'clock Amber time. They will always get update from waiting the Apple Revolution. We
Okay,
appreciate their
thank you. Paul, for the few calls I will receive, I get so many calls. I beg una just give 2 minutes more here from our distinguished freedom fighter, Paul. May you talk small to especially for those that they don't call and their views. And Paul quickly. Paul, you get me?
It's mute or muted.
We need hear you. So I'm not sure. Okay, well, before they sort that out, report I go just take when I beg una not come on the record because it over. See, this is the record. The person they call now won't be able to take your call because now the record. I know one from ground zero. You need to say off. Must see, I'll get for call some people them back. But they don't call. Oh wow. Yes, good evening, Nona. We're there for Amba Focus Live. Who's are you the call? I wait to be a question and your contribution.
Yeah, the call for Europe.
Okay.
Yeah. Me tell the
Hang on, no, sorry, slow down.
B and CV. Like today they
oh, yeah, if you continue.
Yeah, like the one day they kill Amber's boys and today for Muteng and 4. That security don't be and CV. They wear as civilian dresses and now. I beg boys and for they are called and then they called and they see. I said they get granite for sale. Look where the Bango do a fee marshal. So me the Amber forces they take very careful. Even girls them they work with girls and they work even with neighbors them. So it's the beg forgotten name. When I tell the Amber boys let them go finish all these boys them. The security they and CV. What you want to tell us now? What it happen for Ground Zero? They will hide even for backside there, even for inside taxi. Even for Ben Sikin, then they write all the whole Ben Sikin, especially for Southwest, even for Northwest. Every place it happen for the southern region and northern region. So tell your boys them, me they avoid calling for phone. They capture them easily, and so they kill them every day. They mean they take care with this period that they go buy their food them. Now from through them to the pass, also they go buy their chop. We they take care. Then the baby can get rid of like guso there, all that this in them. Me they close and down, especially the one for Victoria. Me they close all that in and down. That people they now they say we all the baby can carry them. Me they close them all down when about like people they get them. Now then the finance that security them. Even drinking place, me that Amber boys they take care, they go finish all them. That was my own contribution. Then I did contribute from my local government. So thank you very much.
Wow, thank you, Kola, for that very useful information. Well, we truly appreciate. You know, now that kind of information that we need to know. Our fighters they get for know. I think we'll get for do a whole show on security on Ground Zero. I'm sure Uncle B and can report they go agree with me on that one. I'll take another caller. Wait to be your name and wait to be your contribution. I bet listen to us on the phone, not on the TV or on the other device where you watch us from because there's a slight delay in transition. Okay, the person don't go off. I'll take another call. Hello, you were live on Amba Focus. Wait to be your name and sorry, who's the call from? And wait to be your contribution or your question. Yeah. Hello. Hello. Okay, wait to be a contribution.
Hello.
Yes, we hear you. Wait to be a contribution.
Hello.
Yes, if you go on with your contribution or your question, listen to us on the phone.
I'm listening from the phone.
Okay, quickly talk to you. Yeah, tell me say you get for talk no. Quick, more take other people they are call a bit. Oh, you want a direct call? Not taking it. I bet when I call for WhatsApp. Now I take the other caller. You even fail go. Okay. I will talk again. Why when I call? Hello? Yeah. Person me on. You still call back. Yeah, hello. If you continue to play this stuff. Just
Hello. Hello.
Yes. Continue. Do hear you?
Yeah, I just want to appreciate. Yeah, I want to appreciate one for a good one I do.
All right, thank you.
Me, I just come straight for the point. Yes, I want propose. Hello.
Yes, I hear you.
Hello.
Go on, please.
Yeah, I want propose. Made a contribution go direct for ground zero. Make any man with big contribute money, make contribute and direct, but they force them because they depend on too much for our skin.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Only the kill don't kill people them. So you should say we need for stand up. Any
okay.
The time don't pass, we need for remarks for this solution again.
All right.
So I really thank one for that initiative, and then want to seek unity. Because IG in the government, and then government never be other people no agree with the government. So when I seek unity, and the time the way I don't need to come together because more no minimize other group because all in about here. I don't need for seek make all we come together so that we make a difference.
Okay.
Because when the game is free will be divided, so they gain more power because they invented our village system as they like. So how I mean commodity I want to end up village, who show our village. I only we because we'll not be separated, we disagree. So when I therefore need for stand with unity, wanna call on wanna reconcile, wanna be together, wanna preach love, wanna contribute money for one person so that we the supply way for that boy there.
All right. Thank you for your contribution. Man, take other callers.
Oh, let me answer that guy. That's very important. Let me answer him.
Okay.
Yes,
yeah,
let me comment for you.
I'll just want to be 2 minutes for respond to the last call and then I'll take other calls. I'll be on our patience more. If you go on, Uncle B.
Yeah, very well they are concerned for which they call say collaboration will come together. But if the people at the day, but if they see where the interim government don't do and since we former president Bediti today, and if we not agree. Not true, but at the back say if they talk so, but there's 10 of people where they come on go create other faction there because we government they someone come on go create faction. And they want to see government, even for 1 minute, even for a face. And you call say make come on and work, ain't no Greek can, make come on and work, ain't no Greek can. But I know former president they able to do everything in power to me bring people down the deny. This to did everything. When I went to the say that you fair be for DC, where you tell me all man they can, you need is spoiled. Even if you don't go for Swiss talk, what would they talk for Swiss talk that will be the work I cry every day. But that very care people, they see the next they know they can. Now many times they last week, two ago, Secretary Crystal, he called about the talk. For some minutes, say, okay, he will call you back. Say, me the join, say, wait to the video. Till today, he no ever call. Now, good thing when I told someone will drive, but we did try everything in our powers for the people they regret for camp. So even now you will do. There's just nothing we can do with this appeal. We try everything called them when they come and they do this. Every time we want to go Berlin, we buy much okay, we want to go make up from it. All ambassadors they did it. They refuse to come. But all they do is they want not the worker, they want not the worker. Okay, come give your own idea, more make a new worker all we. They don't agree can. Wait till I want them to do. Well, I would understand the other internal government because they don't do everything in their power to make the camera talk together. They don't agree can. Some will do it. You know, we can't somehow be the boot out or can't force him must be here. You can only appeal say when I can. And if they can, that's fine. But if they say they don't can wait you could do. So that they promise the internal government again, and the people vehemently refuse to say that okay, the people will join.
We will take the next caller. Yeah. We'll get wonderful Ambazonia later, the follow we and their opinion too. The matter now for all we. Okay, caller, just take play with the call and wait for your contribution.
Lady K, evening.
Yes, so good evening.
Yeah, good evening. So I'll add my voice for what the way the last caller they just called, the one we called the way concerning what the way they happened for Mopengene. And it we say our restoration forces again for be very, very careful because most of the Kelebe they don't work on the inside taxi. I will add my voice for them because me at the talk all so it happened today say I become one of our soldiers.
I mean, hold on, so just give me 1 minute. The volume don't go off. So, no, for me, I need to fix that. Okay, continue.
Okay. Our soldier for Gokutunja. So this soldier, he found already my.
The network not only break.
The brain of you for the again, they fine. They call.
Okay, yes. Yes, continue. Sorry.
Yeah, so it happened. Say I call one of our soldiers from Gokutunja. So I don't call this soldier. He phone already there for he contacted for my phone. I dialed the number. As I dialed the number, he ring. This guy not pick up. I still ring the number the second time. For my big surprise, person take number. I say, "Oui, vous c'est qui?" I said, "But I almost called him name. He said, "Was avec trompé de numéro." I called again. This guy no he not pick up. Then I insist. He then asked me, "Monsieur, vous c'est qui?" Then I just the next thing I'm just going for doing, I for look the number again, see whether then. Well, after the 5 minutes now, I reach my commander. I tell my commander, I say, he pick up. I said, but few minutes, I don't just call this very number and a different person they talk for me. So I need to turn for French. He said, no. He said, you know, they even talk French. So I'm joking for, after he said me try for change his SIM card. So now just for add my voice for what the way they call that talk concerning Motengene. You know, they happen not only for Motengene, it happen all Ambazonia. And we advise all our soldiers to say, like what will be happen for Field Marshal, will be almost happen for Field Marshal.
One second. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, our soldiers, them as they talk, they just need to be very, very careful. The network where they buy their granite, they maintain their network where they ever buy granite. The person not surprise them or come one morning time they say they get granite or you get this one, you get AK, you get that one for sale. They just need to be very, very careful. And at the salute all we will there for studio and for the good work where we will be doing and make all we will know say and like all we like the project where we talk say one family one stick like a very very good project but any real Ambazonia will it be real because we get fake Ambazonian there we get real one anyone will be genuine for the struggle will be ready for pay for you he won't stick. But for this level for pay, I just want to remind all our people, say, as they don't already launched the project, may they be ready for Eric Tato where they will come sabotage them. May they be ready. And make person not pay because say Eric Tato don't come sabotage them, because they will come sabotage. They will come sabotage for them, and we prepare for continue the good work. They no spend what time for the year for distract them. So I thank you very much, Lady Kings. Bye.
Thank you. Thanks for that insightful contribution. Wow. I don't know, I want to take a moment to talk about this security issue. La Republic don't use all kind of tactics. Imagine say they don't divert, call them now from diaspora where they suspect anybody for that from diaspora where they go for ground zero. They don't divert the calls. That one I for tell us that any call for diaspora where it goes down to ground zero, especially to the fighter, they don't get the fighter. They are most of their contact, so they should get in the habit of changing number every month or every 2 weeks, and for the let people they know which number they use them, because direct call is not safe for them at all. They only divert and calls them so to like public agents, so they will gather intelligence. They don't do everything like they talk with the right Okada now our communities. They don't infiltrate our communities. These guys as our people try for the peak information, the peak sentiments. If una don't know who talk for country talk, una talk for Mboko pidgin. We don't understand. But meanwhile, communication amongst ourselves, more bring us to our country talk. We know say we still get our own country people the way they feel bikini there, they aside, but more be very, very careful who you express yourself about the revolution to or any activity. And for a fighter them, that one me I will take a whole day with the core people the diaspora anyhow passing, bypassing the command chain, or try to reach other for the diaspora with their needs them. Please, you expose now yourself. You expose yourself to the enemy. We really get full focus. So I'll now keep the call coming. I'll take some more calls. Okay, we have another one. And then go sorry the call and wait to be a contribution. Go quick. Hello. Yeah, don't give me your contribution and play the call. You there for a very noisy place. You feel come up for that place.
Okay. Hello, meditation.
Yes, so yeah, wait to be a contribution.
Hello.
Yeah, who's are you the call and wait to be a contribution? You are live. If you continue, we hear you.
Yes, I became from ground one.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, wait to be a contribution or question.
Yes, I'm a refugee. I'm from Southern Zone. I thank the Marine government for the wonderful work they do. And when I get 85% of support on ground, the little we got to do, many people create awareness, when we register pay our dues as little I don't register. I just want to congratulate.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you.
All the distractors, nobody will listen to them. Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Mama. Thank you for that wonderful contribution. When we get one mommy, then it talk will contribute. You want to go check out the refugee camp, it don't register, it contribute. Some of them are for diaspora here, they make kaka excuse up and down. Called is this is the way they don't get no consequence again of the revolution. Hey, my yes on excuse on some blessing. Okay. Yes, hello. You feel continue. You forget something.
Yes. Yes, I've been mostly now for this security purpose.
Very important.
Fight as a notion number they with La Republic. I need the year number they make any audio again. Either for front line for fight. So now be ready for front line for fight. They either for front line. I need to see you. I need to hear. Either for front line. They fight with that. Either with La Republic them. And the bad boys them. Now my problem that because if in order, if not get fight and for down there don't finish, especially the one for Kona and Moloka. They mean they take care. No man no go call you say one can give you gun. All these things that they infiltrate them for kill them. No man no go call you say one can give you gun. Not say not true. Now lie things and that. They will send even beautiful girls and for them. Then concerning this ATF, this thing them, I don't know what the Chris Arnold the west side. I see that they force them for collaborate or for unite. When they unite waiting, when I left them, they will be frustrated. God they will we. When I left them, they go their side. I don't know what will they suffer. If they come out for go right from we go kill people, they will catch military inside them. I am never can talk anything when I talk with you. When I leave them, when I leave them, I beg Papa God. I beg una. So the people they be killed for. They do other work. They will kill people, so they go kill her for hospital. They be deal with ATF. They work with ATF. Who's that Kiki come on? Now find play with Kiki. That why they work for ATF. Who's that own local government? Now so they get to define that kind of people. Who's that come on for whose village? For whose village? Even any man who want put it for concern of security them. When I look the village, when I must know a village, when I must know play where come out for a local government for area. When I know you carry any man because he talk pitching, he talk English. When I carry put it say I head for local government. No, he need to work for. When I carry this Bamileke, they put and win and then the Kiwi. Even inside entering government, when I say them, any man when I know any village, Dr. Sako, they no say come out for Bakure land. That is good. Look for Nilom, they no say. When person come out before I put in and they die-hearted people than that. When I no one carry some kind of people there, because they talk pigeon, talk this, when I can't put them, when I became make and they bring confusion among us. Now the thing that they happen for ATF. Yeah, so that I am there for the foolishly no, see Kiki come out for us village. When I must not, they must find a village. I thank you very much.
Well, thank you for that contribution. I will just add something for this wonderful comment you talk. We get for do know Sawe people then come out, know their family name, even their second, third generation past. So that we'll be able to identify them. Well, we'll get another caller for on the line. You say you the call and wait to be a contribution straight to the point. I beg, give it live now.
Yeah, good evening all for studio there.
Thank you. Good evening.
Yeah, yes, my contribution about the collaboration, because some people they already proven with this revolution. See, even if Jesus come down today, they no go still collaborate. So I don't see. I mean, the only thing we do, I'm not say, any man just identify the right leader. Now my own opinion, that any man just identify the leader if you follow him. Because for me, I don't see and say Dr. Sakon, a very na man will be very meek, very gentle. But other people they come, they just come insult, they do some talk, some kind of crazy women need to understand. So my opinion I say any Ambazonian way and we now true Ambazonian by now is supposed to don't know who be the right leader for follow. I'm not between they get to the talk about collaboration every time. So now my own contribution that.
Thank you. I don't if you agree with that last caller more than that, because we don't know who be who by now. I mean, the revolution will reveal us all in so many dimensions. They all supposed to don't know where to go on. We know decide say we will stop Ravala Republic the Kiwi now stopping now wait some more unite for fighting in the Kiwi the go. So we therefore continue the fight with who we believe in. And at the moment we have an interim government with our local government and county and with all the structure to persecute this war. So we will carry on. Caller, wait, say the call from and speak quickly to your contribution and your question. You are live already. Yeah, hello. Hello, Idiyawi. Okay, sorry, the line is break, so we'll take another call. Uncle B, if you get any response, sorry, another call already come in. If I will be able to answer. Do you want to call again? No, I don't call before. Sorry, caller. Or we'll take other people then. Yeah, please, if you don't call, talk. I would like to take other callers there for now. And next time we'll try to contain everyone.
Hello?
Yeah, hello. Also, I call from and wait to their contribution or your question. You're live on ABC Amba TV, Amba Focus.
I'm a Cameroonian calling from Europe. I would prefer not to disclose my identity. I'm an English Cameroonian or a Southern Cameroonian calling.
Okay.
What I would just wish to say is our brothers abroad, they have disgraced us because the people down at Ground Zero, they have died a lot, and there have been no meaningful collaboration between you people abroad, and that's brought total chaos to the land. I just wish to beg each and every one of you who are leaders of this struggle to please sit up, because last 2 months my cousin died in the village, who was chased by military, and he fell into a river and died, and many more that people don't know. And the recent incident in Gabo is painful. Some of us don't sleep when we see things like that. So we are pleading on you people, if you people who are the leaders of this revolution cannot go forward with it, please allow us to live our lives the way we used to live our lives. We have suffered enough, and some of our parents and our brothers and sisters are the ones suffering the most because of the disunity and the fight between you people abroad, please. So that's just my contribution. Thank you very much.
I would like to respond to this last caller, and Uncle B, you want to take a response to the last caller first before we continue, or you want me to respond?
To respond, if you have something left at our, then come back to complete.
Okay, I want to respond. The last caller say people are dying, people are suffering because of disunity. I mean, how can anybody come to that conclusion? And before I talk here, I talk say we get the attitude for blaming the victim for his nemesis, for his problem, for his struggle. How La Republique would made all this killing, all this thing on us, and then one start now and saying that this unity no ever be a reason why La Republique the Kiwi. It no ever be the reason why La Republique they be planned when they be planning their assimilation, we were not part of it. It no ever be because we're not united. They decide to they assimilate we into to become francophones. It no ever be the reason. So this unity for me is just a distraction. It's an excuse for us to console ourselves for not doing what we're supposed to do. So time don't reach way we'll get for stop for the take disunity as an excuse. We have an interim government. This revolution don't evolve from the beginning. It started with the console. I mean, we had SCNC, SCAPO, all the other groups that existed before the revolution become a national awareness. Because it become nationally, people become aware. Now we have the consortium, we have SCACUF, we have the governing council, we have the interim government under former President Siseko. Now the interim government is moving on, and the interim government is evolving, creating structures, LGAs. If you not be part of your LGA, you are not doing things in your LGA. No matter what come from Makatier, can tell me I know every detail, everybody where they have where either for my LGA, for my quarter. That's how it's supposed to be. We get to know who is contributing. Me, I know everybody when they participate. And so everybody get to take it upon themselves to know who in their local government area. So local government are bigger than others. You get more people, get yourself together and know who is doing what. No, not because she don't make excuse of people are suffering, we live our life the way we can. No, Uncle B, do you want to add anything?
Yes, I don't want to add, because that caller, if he had been on this program, that same question, they come here, come over, don't answer them. And if you hear to the other caller to die, talk. I'm not say, no, I never finish. I don't say, be see come here, can't say collaboration. I want to make you know 100%. No situation in the world, everybody must say yes. In every government, you must get opposition. There is no situation where everybody will say yes to one thing, they will fool themselves. It's all for you to recognize now who they here and who is doing, and we move. If you think that everybody will say, okay, you're blaming that you up. I think you say you're in Europe. Then you are in Europe, we're in Europe too, or we're in the diaspora. All do everything together. So you know, people say when I don't disappoint we. Make you know, say interim government is working hard and we are moving forward. Since it started today, we don't get any problem, but we are doing the best we can do. And if you believe say everybody must say yes to everything, no, there's no revolution in the world. We not get what they disagree on. So an excuse is that they're doing it's just an excuse. Do your own part and let us do our own part. I will go to where we're going to. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take this other caller. Who are you the call and wait to be your contribution or your question? Abe, hold on. Okay, go on.
Yeah. That caller say the people that did this calling, they may not say if this struggle stop, it will be the worst slave what in Nigeria and be doing. It will pass what way it expect. Nigeria will be doing do nothing. And when this struggle stop, that the slavery will be inside, it will pass what in Nigeria be do for me. And secondly, when they try to give ground zero the European numbers, it be very easy for they can give them the open wars up. So now
Well, very important. Very important. You don't thank you, my sister, for that wonderful contribution where you don't even remind me. I don't do that for most of the people that when they're there in my within my reach. And if you know anybody in that program, may they give you a number for you if you use that for WhatsApp. That is very important. I will see that that is done, especially for all the generals and where they work with us. We'll get Conrad and again on the line. Conrad and
Yes, hello.
yes, so your contribution you get you get 90 seconds.
Yeah, thank you for giving me the floor. Give me a talk. I don't want a response for the person we don't call for the first. Now, why that we don't talk say even any my way they talk English way in Southern Cameroons. If I talk say he be a Cameroonian, he say he they abroad, and then he talk say we want to do for there for why my country, and then he can talk. So now.
Hold on. Yeah, go on.
Yes, now when tell say now this kind of people now why would they explain for people that for Ambazonian say maybe any man where they talk English with na Ambazonian. Now the kind of people where are sure now that kind of people where their papa that we don't can remember for the grow. He talk say he be a Cameroonian. Now so he first talk say he be Cameroonian, then after he say he be Southern Cameroon, he they abroad. I mean for Europe. Then after now he can't talk say this so thing we wanna do for there for Europe. When me say he call it from ground zero, so other kind he talks to me would let leave the revolution better. Me people live their lives according to how it may be. Me will explain for them say now the Republic invade your territory. We defend ourselves. We never cross boundary, and with boundary it occur internationally. We know now whether we get customs at Matazem and we get custom for Modica for the. We be two different people. So me some person not come for here for can they explain some kind of thing where they get for talk. Well, there is still time now. People the future cross go there for La Republic, go seek their asylum for them. Me they go, but me they allow people there for revolution. Revolution as until it will come with pain, it will come every kind of thing. They say at the end of the day. That's you say what makes some program next time for talk only on security because now this kind of people the way we get for use the we'll use the platform for indicate for people for back for ground zero. They know say these are enablers. Not everybody who speaks English is Southern Cameroonian. Yes. So now whether I don't talk next week, I will put it up. Who is a Southern Cameroonian? Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
yeah
before you take another call, let me say something here. I want to beg them. I may want to leave, but I want if you excuse me, just announcement for my people. Then before I leave, and I'm sorry, begging an excuse to whom I will not go here. Say they were platform. A platform will be big, so artists and long they send information to people who want for the platform.
Sorry,
I want to
before you round up, I'll just I want you please ask our callers them wanna hold on when Uncle B round up ego, then I'll continue for take your calls at least for the next few minutes. So una just please hold on with the call. So many calls and they come in at the same time. Now why that sometimes the volume they go off. So make una bear with me Uncle B finish to the talk and then we'll or continue for take your calls. So Uncle B, please go on.
Yes, thank you. I'll be a big excuse for the talk. I want this media for talk from the say, we don't tell them say, President, we move go last West Sunday, and Basi Chef, which no name, but we be Basi Chef flyer. Somebody what tia board, Mumma, what challenge, but it's a Maconoka and Rega can reiterate. President, the president for Ambazonia, His Excellency Sako is some economy. A good day for one meeting tomorrow. We were meeting as well, and Bama Tiako board jum. Almost is a meeting. What a Bomakin Basum was our meeting in his Tamba meeting. I must remember an Abu when someone I'm an invitation board to move born yet, but Zane Kata government LGA and LGA. On what president appears Edison and West Sunday, do about you meeting by you no Sunday. But most is a meeting. By his next president, but I will be a question was I be able when. What my get suggest was I have when one was Zena at Tomaya Messrs. Well, would you on board a decade bond you think? But trust I can wait in this iron meeting. Be able when I can meet to Must Wing ya. Can go on West Zena can meeting. Any from a ground zero for can meet were open for the whole world. But Zamba, no by president, is where T who came by and go when I was on was Amba to an on board in the moment. Someone on your kind. Before I go, Lady J, video opportunity to talk to our people, and I want to appreciate, take attention to our people because we are here for them. Say they don't talk, say that they continue for the talk. I'll best say I will leave them, and I wish you the best. And the next week we'll be here every day, every Friday, 8 o'clock Amber time. May God bless you, Lady K, and may God bless our callers and Ground Zero. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, I will continue to receive your call, but the next call will come in a direct call, and this is from Ground Zero. I wouldn't want to take this call, so please call on WhatsApp. Okay. Yes, caller. I will say the call. Wait to be a contribution.
Yeah, hello, Lady K. Now, the talk, me, I'll be.
Sorry, hold on. Clovis, can you take off Uncle B? Uncle B, can you disconnect?
You want? Hello?
Yes, can you click the red phone signal on your screen?
The red phone signal on my screen?
No. Basically, disconnect. Or call Clovis to do that, please. Okay, sorry,
yes.
caller. We can still see you. Too many calls. Now I cannot even.
Over 80% of our students have no prior IT background. Yet, vast majority of alumni land jobs in 3 to 6 months
Sorry, we have a short break because we need to sort out some technical issues. So can you just hold on and call back later? Okay, you're back.
Lady.
Yeah, you're back on. So go on.
Yeah, hello, Lady K.
Yes, hello. Wait to be what's the call and wait to be a contribution.
Okay, me now Didi. I come up from Manu County, precisely Manfield.
Mm-hmm.
So I would just like to drop something for this year's show. Thank you plenty and the other people the way they join with you, Pony Long and Uncle B. Thank you now plenty for una time we the user for the contribution. I want to talk about some two pertinent issues. I would start with I don't know whether they the one call on a unity or a collaboration. I know they understand what to be unity. Me, I want focus for collaboration. And the thing we did now, so the only way we will hear collaboration for Ground Zero. And how would get that collaboration for Ground Zero? Me, I didn't have a county by county. Yes, now I don't could talk to Abimanyu County. So for that very collaboration, if any man say he fight for Ambazonia, he no believe for county by county. If he forces the one enter any county, they need to inform people where they do for that county, they be controlling them. After that thing they work. Apart from that, we'll not get no collaboration.
That caller we can call the talk plenty grammar. That caller na Bamaleke man. He no be sounding Cameroon because the way we even talk, he talks like say he no be sounding Cameroon. So una ignore that kind of people. Them any kind of person where they can cry for peace, that man are rubbish. Me, I don't lost people from my family, so me no man no cry for peace. Anybody want cry, me cry for justice. All man they will be held accountable. Now so they go. That thing that way will define and will be Anglo-Saxon people. Them now that kind of culture will believe. So anyway, they can't cry for peace, just ignore that person. That person don't even know which way they find out. I give all man till June. When June reach, and I go see people their face. People they come out. Maybe people not rush over some kind thing there. Maybe people not put emotions over eating activity. People don't die. Uge case not long ago on the 14th of February, he gave open people their eyes there. Yes. So my own contribution that.
Thank you very much. Hey, oh, sorry, caller, you just have to hold on for a few minutes. I know so you call earlier, but now won't be green make your contribution. I would just welcome this my wonderful and able, powerful and comrade just join me live now. Before I continue before I continue your comment. But before I let him speak, introduce himself to the Ambazonian people, because I already took this call, I would just let this caller talk. So if he continue to play the stop, I know say men won't be great, you finish your point.
Yeah, I've been for Tona say no. Been for Tona say that other caller where he call, he say he be Cameroonian. He be Cameroonian, and then as we listen now, then you go again. You say from South, he say he be Southern Cameroonian. But I just want to say I don't believe say that scholar he be Southern Cameroonian, and I don't believe say he been from. I think say been from. I think say the color na black leg because any Ambazonian will either inside this revolution they identify himself as Ambazonian, not be say at Cameroonian. So, but we just get for the mind this black leg. They say this short enough for them because when you talk for you, when you can distract people, they forever talk say. Leader them don't fail them who where he call himself ambassador, he call himself na Cameroonian. He said the leader them for diaspora don't fail them who why he they call themselves to them for diaspora, and he said the leader they don't fail them who where he don't already talk say la Republic. He say he be Cameroonian, we not be Cameroonian them. And if I prefer talk with the caller for asking which revolution don't ever take place only that they be unite.
I wonder.
Which one day if you show them say well because even Southern Sudan, whether Southern Sudan they separate from Sudan be more than 10 years today. And recently we see the peace talk where it take place between Riek Machar with Salva Kiir after they are independent. So we all not be new. So I think say this caller no be very support for this one show. This show this na show na Amazonian TV no be na for black leg. So me I don't think say be even Southern Cameroonian or neither Amazonian. I think say be black leg. But me no can distract with. I think that will go for enough. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Before I take another call, Comrade Lar, welcome. And Salo Ambazonian people then.
Yeah, thank you, Lady K. You welcome me at the time where a caller they online, and what that caller is saying, he is saying just exactly the same thing. When somebody call himself, I'm a Cameroonian, I'm a Southern Cameroonian, Ambazonian, when they ask you what is the name of your father, it is not supposed to take you 10 seconds to call the name of your father and your mother. When you see somebody mix up like that, that person has a question mark. That's what that caller is saying.
I mean, in all indication, it just shows say no not even Ambazonian, no not even Southern Cameroonian. And I think kind of people then we will supposed to be aware of as Southern Cameroonian. They for our community now then they say our fighter them. Now they say our people them. Now they say anybody where they ground zero where it is support the revolution. Now then he points people their house is for military, for gendarme them. So we get to be very conscious and aware of this to them. Well, sorry, caller. I'll also you call and wait to be a contribution. You are live now.
Okay, I recall for ground zero.
Okay, wait to be a contribution.
Yes, my contribution, I say, madam. First thing, when I do for diaspora, when I get for understand, say, people when they for ground zero, they get a little bit of pain. And if something they happen for diaspora, when I no get for make them, me the people for ground zero no say, but query over there. Because when I can't stand for the diaspora, when I announce and say, this man a bad man, this man a this man a this. The people for ground zero, they watch and they compare. You know, understand? Because they need to know some certain things, to know how we respect when I go, we respect everything when they talk for me for the ground zero, we do them as we want time. But when I need respect me for one moment, because that way we did for go stand there, when I did the work on a money, they will send them to for we for them fight the revolution. A good thing now when I do. But at the tell when I say, when I don't say which will the watch, we get CRTV for even a Cameroon radio station where na TV station. They show it in a way when I told that they do wrong. Understand? People at the talk because I want make this contribution. Some people have ambassador and to make a follow up. They know the thing and they show it for weekend and thing they way they make a two for the revolution level now that they make a two for strengthening it up. But we will look at our own president who get them, Dr. Sako. You need to do no move for Santini and Bazoo and the Santino, it fight for me. You know, that last call away the call for the Uchimba. He called to say that power document to say President Sako meeting. Oh, Ambassador that only meet with the president only inside their house, they will no diplomatic move. No, so I need to go talk say that to people they when I give advantage, but I need to talk about we for ground zeros. I need to talk at all.
When you say they need to make any move, which kind of move exactly are you expecting?
If you ask me so which kind of move I expect that I would say you don't answer the question because you yourself you don't even know about any move because if you don't enlighten me.
No, because as far as I'm concerned, they are making a lot of moves. And you look like say you don't overwatch CRTV, part of them, and you look like say you don't over listen to. Because
okay, I have something to say.
Because today I see much pathway for France when a bus don't even concern we. Don't even get no link with them. That they make much path for own picking, they kill them for Norway. But for diaspora every day I say okay,
you don't watch this show from the beginning. From the beginning, we'll start announce a day of mourning. Where the day of mourning be characterized by different things. So that means you don't join us halfway. Because that was the first thing we'll talk about, and that was the first thing where the president be addressed them as far as I'm concerned, and he give timeline and deadline where we get for do matches them for down ground zero. I know not even one, even up to two for different various occasions them. So you know, say they need to make any move. That's why I ask you, say which move exactly they expect, because as far as the revolution is concerned, nobody is sleeping comfortably like some people in want to make una think, because people are doing everything within their ability and their knowledge and power and within their available resources. Then we they will see say more push the awareness of this revolution more right now. You don't call we will get for right to all our place all man for diaspora get for march to the office of their local representative. We'll make a no say we are our people back home are being killed. So now first thing that we talk. And we don't the right, we don't the get meeting with them, we don't do all kinds of things. Now, we don't feel beat people then for take action, but we get for continue appeal to their conscience. And this when I say to their conscience, I mean the international community will ensure say they see the need for urgent action in this fight. Thank you for your contribution.
Lady K, again, Mark Leda last caller a conscience. My brother. I don't pass through so many leaders there for this revolution. I think say when you ask question about diplomatic moves, Dr. Sakona, the highest leader, we don't think we go to the highest level they listed. No leader, nobody don't think we go for play where UN Security Council the lead for we. Nobody say they be shut off for their room to sleep. UN Security Council just woke up some monitor and keep talk. Now action where they take for back, it promote that talk away when I hear. When I hear the European Union they talk, when I hear the Commonwealth they talk, now because of action where they take place. Meanwhile, they talk for you. Around there, among many, where they don't come off here, go for U.S. Congress for foreign affairs. Not be one time, not be two time. If I don't enter inside that U.S. Congress, I never enter because of any other thing will concern my life. I enter because it concern anything where they were Amazonia. And I know go to me one. There were hundreds of us going there, and we have gone there several times. All these things that they make things that they happen one. But I said they never happen as one of the think. It never happen overnight. If we talk about Swiss talk today in a diplomatic action, when I see Dr. Sacco for Brazil, those are things that he is doing. He is such a person that will talk when it has ripe. And they talk before you go do them. And along the line, we get plenty failures. We go sometimes we go someone that they give you face. So we know we can't talk for when I say we will go, they don't talk for we. We knock plenty doors then. We knock someone, they never open door for you. You come out, go back. Nobody say when I never go, when I don't go, but when I don't go knock, they not open. People are doing a lot out here. We understand the pain we want to go through for ground zero. We are not sleeping. Now, when one soldier die or one civilian die, all we cry. I thank you so much for your understanding and for any other person where they doubt them. Make it do a research. We see so many people.
Yeah, I beg listen to us on the phone. You feel move away from your TV so we go feel hear you. I beg.
Yes, yeah. I don't come out for the phone. I don't come out for the TV.
Okay, wait. Who's how you call? No, talk your name. Just tell we say you want to talk your contribution or your question.
My problem is I know ever call for it. I know ever call, but I decided to call today because something they remember. We ever made my better reply.
Okay.
See, maybe all man be gifted for make diplomatic move. If you know say no great that spirit, we gonna give you that spirit. No say no your call. Yeah, it was come I be man get a spirit of my feet. That's why me at the end player ever ask me at the end, but see man can deny for enter. Me he waka. Oh, diplomatic move them plenty. BB president, like a gentleman, running for a year. I was supposed to meet me go enter the Alabama money. That was scary. And I don't like you when I said that. Look at all the way when I was all man here, vision all the way you listen to for to all the way listen. Probably to listen now. All man listen now. The Lord does a Brazil now. All the Brazil don't go. That's not Brazil. Couldn't remain. No, say don't go Brazil. That's something that. You go different country, they get connection, they get connection to European Union, also get connection there. Yes. So we only Brazil, you also mentioned Brazil, since we are not Brazil, now don't keep thinking about we of the plenty. We will work away with them for a year, we find we for even work as a year. You fine. Come to go for the day. You don't share the second place for the day. You go parade, we are the parade, they make this and that.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
I want let me finish. Don't worry, I'll answer you. All right, thank you. Okay, yes, so I would like to make you listen to your response so that you will get some understanding. Okay, Uncle B, I'm sorry, Corey Larry, you want to respond to
yes, it talk the first thing I was talking, I say it talk very arrogantly.
Yes, of course.
Yes, it talk very arrogantly. We might call a spade a spade. It talk very, very arrogantly. When I be talk about Brazil, I never mention that only Brazil. Why go take one stand on top end? We don't see UK House of Commons. They talk about our case. You feel say they just sleep for ground. Might respond you with arrogance too. Sometimes when I for ground zero, when they make we to the vex. When I know how much effort they put out for here, before man one come up for a good demonstration for New York, some people they drive like 4 hours, 5 hours. I get person who drive 17 hours only for come for demonstration, and only for somebody for come online can they talk arrogantly. Person they drive 17 hours for can attend demonstration for Washington DC. At the end of the day, we are the only seen only the one with the ground for ground zero. People that they come out, go do fundraising, so one that they take a flight for come out like for Maryland, for go do fundraising for Houston, for Texas. You take flight, you book flight, call a day off. When I see British House of Commons talk, when I feel say that those in the UK, Lady K talking to you here, she is in the UK. When I feel say that they sleep, when I see British House of Commons, they talk about our case. When I see European Union, they talk. When I see UN Security Council, they talk. You go choose the other Brazil, they talk. When they talk about Swiss talk today, where all bishops around the world, they write. UN Security Council, they talk about Swiss talk. Swiss government don't appoint a home minister for take care of the issue. When I feel say they're sleeping for bed, how when I feel say all these things they come, where somebody can respond to it arrogantly. Sometimes we have to reply to you arrogantly too. Because sometimes when I just feel say diaspora just should not for when I know say diaspora be composed of people sponsored by La République. Sometimes when we go for these diplomatic moves, them La République hire law firms and they pay hundreds of thousands of US dollars for knock everything we would do. So sometimes when I don't even know, like for US, they hire a whole law firm for make sure say they block every move we would take them. But they don't ever tell another one. Each time we go, they block them. We go knock at this time, they block them. We go knock somewhere up because maybe we want reach for them, they never reach.
Yeah.
So when I don't know all the difficulties, which one the person for out here.
Majo add something to it. And sometimes they would like for express since they won't no get full understanding or full knowledge. You will better ask questions. Ask questions. Sometimes they are the best way to learn and to get better information and understanding. You can't hear you compare our leader of a nation with Kamto. That's embarrassing, first of all. That's disgraceful. For can't make that kind of comparison. Kamto the go shake place. He shake which place? First of all, because me I don't notice them. They do match for France. France now and La République now extension to France, so they can do any match they want. And first of all, more forget this our fight is not. We are not fighting for federation. We are fighting for independence. An independent movement in the world. It has a different people, politicians that relate to it differently. Someone no be already express. So we sit down with our own, with this all our knowledge. He claim with Southern Cameroon and say we don't over know. One go claim now say we think say any leader for the world want to be seen at the forefront to separate another country. This independent fight depends on us. They can only help us. They can sympathize with us. They can be in solidarity with us. They know same leader, political leadership in the world or president or country wants to be seen to be the one separating a country. And this our restoration quest is a very sensitive one. There's so many factors involved. Now, why that way when people they act, they deceive common man, they deceive people, they when they not be exposed to certain information them. And that means some Southern Cameroonians so-called leader, they deceive people, they not be exposed to certain information that it will really be difficult. If we not fight this revolution with an institution, we will never go anywhere. We will never go anywhere. So one kick and compare. No leader no come for front, no well leader, no well politician who come forward, who can see itself associating with our leaders, the legitimate leadership in the Southern Cameroon revolution. They go do all that diplomatic statement. They will talk about the Swiss talk. The Swiss talk now the indirect way of recognizing our interim government, because the Swiss talk mediation is being led. The act team is being led by the interim government. So if they do that one, we're supposed to use our brain for understanding. They don't give us the go ahead. They don't give us the platform for we to march on. When the whole Canada, EU, the Americans, various diplomats in America, they don't directly, very direct statement, make statement say Swiss talk now for they go lasting solution go on with the problem. Now the only thing that the damn national dialogue. That one I will tell you something indirect way for recognize our internal government. They not get to see the whole pictures, the post up and down the place for you for believe say they are doing something, or the world power that be recognize our interim government. So we get for understand say we don't come of age, we don't come with that stage where we don't get so much international support, where they don't give with that platter. Say this matter is in your hands. fire on, it's in your hands. Because if for example America nobody support we, therefore don't define just say La Republic now lobby me the arrest one leader for America. La Republic don't try it because America is not supporting them. Their own way of supporting us, the first of all don't take Cameroon out of their foreign aid. They don't give shield to our leadership. So we will know because what can express our ignorance with boldness up and down the place all the time, deceive people there, they don't know where to go on. We create fear because we are making tremendous progress as this interim government is functioning and strengthening its roots to the LGA. I'll take 2 last call and then we'll get Larry for round up many things for the day. Anyways, the caller they're on the call. Let me see. Okay, we have 1 caller on the line. And which side the call and what's their contribution?
Yeah, I call from DC. My contribution. I just thank God for the good work that they do. I be grateful for the good work that they do. Okay, for my own contribution, I say at the back now when I come for this TV, no focus because plenty people will be kick off for talk negative thing. They will not get for focus. And then secondly, tell me I don't want to talk and say for ground, me talk me get a good collaboration for ground. That is what 1,000 a day. But me no get collaboration between the forces. No talk say we don't want this force or no want this one or no want this one. No. And then secondly, two a day we day. I say when I get for inform those who boys two then on I say oh that shop the way they function when that Bamleke or French people who now waiting in my house they put them down because the more they born villages because if you look very well you can say the villages are now they born and then the towns them they function and I wouldn't there for that town. Now these French people they there for town they function the town and then villages and people. And those French people they inside, now they point fingers for them. You understand? So those people all those people they get for start today. What na any your neighbor na this man you put fire on top. Now so because pity no they need pity we. Because if anybody talk say no we get pity na problem. For chop egg for egg for chop. So put honey with the sweet we need to pay with the business. So the two way they now war. We not forgetting a war and then we get pity. And also we Amazonians will get pity, but with that pity finish. Even when we want to talk about pity, me stand by me not talking about this thing.
Thank you.
It don't too much. And the more we should don't the only same we look. Then after the way feel we sometimes even will be and will not agree this thing because any more when Ambazonia, you know, say whether you fight or you don't fight, you don't be involved. So if you better for fight, the Ambazonia should not die like fool.
Thank you.
Me, any man be very careful. Whether you get a stone or your small petrol, light temple, any man in your house, with a Frenchman in the house. You want me to not play. Any place where the government can be they put them down. The same way that they put houses or villages and down, and the same way we get to start do this thing because if we leave them, I beg una just put this message and then I beg una me will get collaboration for down. We will get collaboration for say me boys and me they communicate. What are which force or which force, what are they there for one county, but me will get collaboration. Me will not talk say we only do one or only do one no. And no yeah. So now there's no one again opportunity time on a plenty for the good job on.
Thank you very much for your contribution. Oh, I will reserve my comment for that caller his statement. And I will take another call in Larry if you respond to the 2 callers. Oops, I thought I answered. Okay, please just call again. The call dropped for some reason.
Okay,
Larry, you are responsible for that caller where you talk so.
Yes, what the last caller is saying is perfectly right. We don't overcarry good hands for people where they need to share our tears and our pains. Wait the way the last caller talk. This plan where they talk say me La Republic they pack and go. It no be new story for somebody like me. for communication 266 for Banjul, one of the arguments where this so-called Kamto, who was the lead counsel for 9 lawyers for the Republic, we talk and say, our submission in court was written in disparaging words. And one of the disparaging words will be quoted and I say, will be right against our submission, say, La Republique should pack and go. This one will be annoying and provocative for them. So this one be just being a submission will be presented for court, say they should pack and leave. It has now been officially declared that they should pack and leave. Before, we be talking this word pack and go with just a pen and a paper. We are telling La Republique citizens in Ambazonia to pack and go. This time, we are talking holding AK-47. We have Kenge, we have Le Français, we have petrol and fire. Me petrol and matches. Me they take care this time. Enough is enough. They are not going to hold our brothers and sisters. They are not going to hold our brothers and sisters across the Mongo as a ransom for talking. We're not going to kick them out. We are going to kick them out. Any Ambazonia who is already living in La Republique should know that you are now in the lion's den. Southern Cameroon is where we are today. The anger that has been put in us is equal to the anger that is between North Korea and South Korea. Let us be honest to ourselves. Southern Cameroon and La Republique du Cameroon is already like North Korea, South Korea. So if you are living in La Republique du Cameroon, no say you be like a North Korean living in South Korea or a South Korean living in North Korea. They should start preparing their way out because they are already finding themselves in the lion's den. That is the gospel truth. With this number of people that have been slaughtered in our land, forgiveness will not be an easy talk. Thank you so much.
Okay, thanks for Larry. I will just take another call. Who saw you the call and wait to be a contribution?
Hello, comrade.
Yes, so good evening. You're live on Amba Focus. Good evening. Who saw you the call and wait to be a contribution?
I know the corner from Ground Zero, but I wish I'd be in a day. I don't hold on by now.
Okay.
I want to talk to people for Ground Zero. Say, may they be very focused. May they not be swayed from left to right, like say they don't know whose side they go. They've been at the vehicle of this revolution. May they consider diaspora and saying that only money they supply. May they focus. May man for Ground Zero. May need a weaver. Because this independence, not the fastest independent way we will get them. That they one of the fastest independent way will not ever happen. And that because of the resilience of the Ground Zero people. Plenty of people of Ground Zero did they focus. So may they no worry.
Okay.
And the next thing I say, you know, if you collaborate with people the way they change talk like Camilo. Any man talk for Ground Zero say they know who be who. Yes. When you know who be who, why when I know the corporate where they try for collaborate, but they say maybe they must collaborate. Because interim government, they try all the ways and they design for camp and then negotiate off back to sabotage. They talk about diplomatic moves. Not only for inside house, when they know one diplomatic move, they will go sabotage them. Then come and go talk say interim government do nothing. How many diplomatic moves they don't sabotage them before? They know them. So I want to take this chance for talk. So we'll get Mami Wata protest for London on the 9th for Commonwealth Day. So may all man for London may come out. So that make Ground Zero people they say they protest. So me they talk for I get too small begin them, but I need to stay for house. I come go a house of lots for night. Because one make people there for Ground Zero may they be okay. Once I'm get independence.
Okay.
And then some person will just come up with it talk say we no get diplomatic move. Now which can I talk this now? Let me say when I discourage you too. So if I talk this one, any man for Ground Zero way, if one can shit off my position, I go hold on and no worry. I one can hold on. May any man can should look at our picking them. If you check say we for diaspora and they do nothing, I beg. Sure I have a up, me will exchange because I want hold on.
Thank you. But before you go, you fit just talk for your country people them for small country talk, you know, for encourage and for tell and say we are moving on and we are doing all the progress. Like you talk saying that the fastest moving revolution is where it don't be for the way till date and when are completely true. So if you address your people who small country talk.
Okay, thank you. Mungkin tong te yang ngafwa ko mungkin secuta zina inat. Il arena sang la Republique ma yi kese bob sa wol se ala za fa ina kali woli se ka ala ni so mun chuta na reina chundo reina na chi ka ka yin ki na fa ina bena ni bi wo iwo je na bon ne so wi no so ku eju ayong na ke. Thank you.
Thank you very much for calling. All right. Oops. Okay, I'll get many more callers. Okay, that one don't drop. Well, I'll take a few more calls, then we'll round up because we're rounding up in 10 minutes. This is very late. It's almost 11 p.m. on Ground Zero. And I really want to appreciate people on Ground Zero. They don't stay up this late for call. I'll take this one caller, a few more, and then we'll round up. Hello. What's the allocation the call from and your contribution or question?
I'm calling from this. Thank you very much. I the call from Ground Zero.
Okay, wait to be a contribution or your question.
Yeah, I want to appreciate when first and foremost for the work we want to do, and I want for talk say two wrong things not to make a right one. When we hear those people where they talk all those things, and when I not begin answer them again, like the last caller, when I just know say those one La Republic people them.
Okay.
And I understand, no?
Yes.
Yes. No, when I know the West, they answer that kind of people them. Two wrong things. When man talk for you rough, you know answer you for rough way. Leave them. Now, for people where they don't know what you were there about. Then the second thing I want for suggest, I say, that's Swiss talk. We go find someone that give La Republic a time frame because they could continue for the delay. If the UK, America, UN, they talk about Swiss talk, may they give La Republic a time frame. If after this time they never come, what are they going to do? They will do now with it. We will begin with them indefinitely because they take na delaying tactics.
Yes. No, well, I completely understand your point.
Okay, mommy. So that other people are Yabacho, na Bamleke, in Felix Bayou them, the Bamleke people with Ivory Tanker, they bond them for old tang here. No, I just know say na people where they bond them for old tang here and na Bamleke people where they run Makiza from Munda. They can bond them for here. Muna forget about them. Muna no when they talk about them plenty, they will feel that they be important. Na Felix Bayou they sponsor them. In Atanganjipol. So Muna know that one very well. Forget about them. They are non-quantity. When they talk about them, they will begin to feel that they be important. Thank you very much. May God bless you. We will succeed.
Amen. Thanks for your contribution.
Lady K, Marjorie talk something about the way the last caller talk about the Swiss talk, how we go push them.
Yes, me too. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, Papa, I hear what way when I start see with the text on resolutions them say
like
we force
Francophone then go.
Move force La Republique be the go. We want to bring a situation where it go call the attention of the international community for talk say, okay, this situation needs a meeting for the sit down and talk. Those are the resolutions they will take them for push the international community and La Republique to the table for Swiss talk. So now those on the ground are those to enforce this decision. Ma tell una year, if La Republique will cost on one day, begin the way we lost them for people who lost them for Donga Mantu. The number what they give you now 45. After Donga Mantu, we don't lost some for Kumba and we don't lost some for Bamenda. Where if you add the total, they almost go 100. If our restoration forces 1 week, they send one La Republique, they do for that situation. La Republic will come down to answer. They go meet up with for switch. Now they go reach for switch, then call, we say they run there for them, who meet up them. So our restoration forces, this decision where they don't take them, if we not enforce them, if we not enforce this decision, La Republic will reach for switch, then call we. Say they don't already, they move come. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, I would like more round now because we get other things, and it's like I said, we get to do Amba Focus twice a week, not only every Friday. I think we'll go the Amba Focus team. Get to consider, having this opportunity for us to get engaged with the people. Them we run here. I mean, we even hear mommy for refugee can call say he don't register, he contribute. No time on there for me excuse. If that mommy don't over inspire me today. Honestly, now just I didn't like TV, I will be tearing. I'll just take this one last call and then we'll round up because now almost 11 p.m. this for ground zero. Our final caller of the day. Sorry, the call from and wait to be a contribution or your question. Okay, I'm not sure that caller I don't cut. Okay, surely call back. Oops. My phone is playing up. Seriously. Okay, while I sort out. Okay, the caller won't call back. Yeah, hello. We'll say the call and wait to be a contribution. You are live. Where? Hello. Well, a network issue with this our final caller and a ground zero number. So I show you the call from ground zero. I will say you feel leave your if you listen to me on TV, you feel leave us a text message of your comment or opinion, and we'll be taking. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, just quickly go quick to your contribution or your question so that before the connection or you don't go off again. Sorry, the connection is really bad from where you are. The caller don't insist he must participate. Okay, we'll get another caller. We don't try. We'll make this our final caller for the day. Who's the call from and wait to be a contribution?
Well, my contribution, I say, I want to make ABC Amba TV try to up their game because say maybe they give you minute by minute information for what to be happen to ground zero. So maybe get agent there every county when something they happen, they just post that immediately so that they will just give the information for the people that on ABC Amba TV because most people they go for other media platform then go to get some kind of biased information about Amba. So,
oh, hold on, please. Yes, correct.
By minute information,
thank you.
Come true.
Okay, thank you so much.
More than try to improve this thing will also like we can't keep as civilian. That thing will President Sakudo talk say make stranger they come off with land. Make they think I'm very serious. They make they try to set examples so they not see nothing only one civilian will be the pinch. When they start with that pinch, because they don't vote during this election and all those, and then they participate for those 11 February, all those agents, then they give and they sell our people they out always. Because they know our people, they don't live for our territory for long. They know who belong to Amba. So all those things that they make out, we overlost people there. I will not go for the cry, so go for nothing within our for war. And for war, we have to do all the necessities in them.
Thank you, my brother.
Okay.
Thank you so
very much.
Yeah. I will round up and I will take any further call again. Oh. All right. Comrade Larry. We don't hear what people don't call. I want particularly talk about the last call away it all suggested we didn't have a war. You know the thing about say frog they must go, say Francophone they must leave our territory because we no fit guarantee their security. Not only for restoration forces and for enforcer, because if me are responsible to take us seriously and me the enforcer. No, now every Ambazonia in the land. I don't they always talk for you say we get for weaponize every aspect of our society. What I mean by that, I think like we don't get to that point we get for implement that baby grammar. So where I be talk. Now, so every whether you be young girl, as long as you Amazonia, you be mommy or you be papa, you dey sell chop anything where you feel use them for eliminate or for ensure say this stranger they live for land. Nothing now you get for do. Una be they tie no show get for thing. We don't need AK or enforce them. No, the people don't talk kerosene and matches. So that they would now so we for use any method. What for war? And survivor is our game. Survivor now our name now. So Amazonia, our survivor now our name. So anything for survive in our territory, we must do them. No, me someone no carry Bible or bring you. Now the other thing they used to talk on what's with that law, international law, wait. I don't even remember that kind of
human right, Geneva Convention.
Geneva Convention. Hey God, human rights or Geneva Convention. That one I hear. Me, some man no bring that thing and can frighten you because you want to survive your life. You fight for your life, for your society, for your community. So when I get for use restoration forces, they go do the one, they handle the military them. But when you come for the other people in our community where they get all this shop them, like some caller talk, he said that the born were villages them, but the town where they be occupied by these stranger then and then the function and then the vote and then they defy all the laws of the land. So our don't case. We get for address their matter accordingly. And final thing I will talk, so we get for do everything and society and our restoration forces then way by God. Me they know you receive calls from anybody. I mean they know they contact anybody. So and Larry, I will let you round up. Maybe you just talk because you say you get some announcements, some other things they go and continue. Why I get for call. I still get many calls, but I'll hand over to you to continue to inform and educate our people then, especially this critical moment where like we don't prove to we say we don't matter.
Yeah, thank you, Lady Kate. From the last caller, you don't talk something, say we get representative for every county where we could give you detailed report. I think that one a word of advice to the ABC team, and I think they will work on it for see how we'll start getting representative so that we could get first class information. Another thing we get to talk for enforce this resolution, we don't talk say we need a pack and leave our land. It involves everybody as our dear host a talk. The landlords, if you keep La Republic citizens inside your house, no say we will soon hold you responsible, say now you the help or keep them. Those who are selling food, those who are transporting, we have to start, they get to start feel our effect right down to their businesses. We don't have to promote them anymore. As I talked before, they are not going to use our brothers and sisters across the Mongo as a ransom. We go do our action and care less of any other thing will go happen, because one of the reasons is that we have to push them to the dialogue table, and we have to use every resources at our means to drag them to the dialogue table. We will call on every Amazonian to be concerned about this decision when they don't take them. And then secondly, I hear say there is a national day of mourning. It shall be announced, and we will plead on every Amazonian, say we will give this day for our heroes, the way they don't sacrifice their lives and their blood for see our land be free. And we will call on every Amazonian on the ground, say Muna get trust in your government, Muna get trust in your leadership. They are working hard. The diasporans are working hard. They are not sleeping. They are getting successes and they are getting lots of failures. Lots of failures because we are working and we are fighting against a government which was already established, create relationship with these countries which we are trying to lobby their support. La Republic, we don't get relations with the United States. Most of those oil companies they want to see for Victoria, and even like this, we go for Yaoundé, you go around Carrefour Wada. that oil company will get a big upstory building for them. The American company, they don't get deals them with La Republique. British, they don't get deals with La Republique. Germans, they don't get deals, Canadians, and so on. These are the countries that we are trying to lobby their support. And this country had already gained deals with La Republique. So it be a very difficult task. Now, really difficult task we will get out here. So we will plead with the ground zero for understand, say, same as the work where they get up for ground for fight La Republique military be difficult. Now the same difficulty where we to the face of out here. Sometimes we'll go talk, they will give you ear, make like they don't hear. By the time we return we back, they start talk different language because of their economic deals, the way they don't get them. So now very difficult task. But we thank God, say God is on our side, and we are opening the doors gradually. And finally, one day, we will be handed the right key to the right door. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you. Thank you, Conrad. Larry. I want this one last call. I'll just take because this commander gets information. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, you are live on ABC.
Yeah, Mama.
Yes, I say you're live. You're on Amba Focus and you're live on ABC Amba TV. You wait to get hotel our.
I'm seated there. There's no ABC, but actually, I promise you that I will give the light in down the road. But actually, the possibility is not there.
Okay. Yes. Yes. We don't talk about how these stranger and frog they must leave our territory. So
yeah.
And once you get for there, your people that were your area about with how we go about it and why they must leave. Because now one of the main things that already talk because this massacre already born our village, kill our people them. We don't realize say they don't enable the enemy because we want to be nice to them. They don't show say they don't even get no sympathy for us. So wait till you get for contribute on that.
Actually, I have about 15 La Republique civilian because when they come to ground zero, the killing of the Amazonian, there is no day, one day, no day where they don't kill any La Republique civilian, Amazonian. So I get about 15 La Republique for my custody. Today, where I tell you, I get about 15 La Republique civilian for my custody, which can get for my custody now. Why? Because from the history of this fight, you know, we don't ever kill any La Republique civilian where it is Amazonian land. So I don't take my decision as Cristiano talk. I take my decision for take any man we concern Bundaman or any French speaking language. I don't take all them. Why? I take them because the shit is now only English speaking, but I never ever see me any French man with they don't kill inside Amazonian land. So I take that decision. So many people intergovernment don't call me about their building and the people I talk say I don't take my decision. I have like 15. The people, if you want to see the video, I just had a look at your uncle. Now, why that we could talk now for direct call?
Okay. Okay, so I mean, which kind of one you get and for them, like from your own perspective? You say me the leave. Yeah, which where to be your own day?
Yeah, the one who want the kid and say the one who don't catch them, to go support me inside the fight. I need to take Southern Cameroon. I want to take them because when they were talking Makiza, they come up for where when they talk Makiza, before you want to see the people there when a Makiza time,
They run reach Bamenda, but now we want any French, that's the way they inside Southern Cameroon to pack it in them and amicably way back. If in not be able to pack it in them, then I will pack it in there for you.
Thank you.
The advice I will give you.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah,
All right then.
Lady K, talk something for the commander. Mr. Commander, are you listening to me?
Yes, it hear you. Oh, it don't go. Anyway.
Yeah, I think say they listen to. Yeah, I think say they listen to me. We have taken a decision. As we talk, there is a general convention. La République du Cameroon is a member of this UN, European Union, Commonwealth Charter, African Charter. La République du Cameroon is a member state of the UN and is a signatory to the UN Charter. La République, all these laws, the way they talk about human rights and so on, La République du Cameroon is a signatory. La République has violated all these laws, and the world is dining and whining with them. No be we can't talk say we go respect those laws. We are not even a signatory to those laws. The laws, the way they govern any foreigner in Amazonia now is in the hands of the commanders. Our dear commander, if you are listening to me, you hold the law in your hands. We are not a member state of the United Nations. We are not a signatory to UN charters. La République, that is a signatory, has violated all these laws with impunity. We are not going to respect them. Anybody can't tell me how we go respect them while La République is violating them. Sometimes we have to say it the way they want. Some of us have to go to that International Criminal Court as a talker. Some of us have to go to jail for it.
Oh, yes, so
yes.
We are ready. So long as Amazonia gets its freedom,
of us have to pay
we are
price.
ready for any sacrifice. Yes.
So it is not an issue. It is not an issue of we have to be respecting Geneva Convention. La République, our dear commander, hear me very well. La République don't violate these laws with impunity. Nothing ever happened for them. Now people they don't keep killing for Donga Mantu. UN Secretary General where now he be custodian for those laws. And they can't start to me La République investigate itself. This will not be provocation. And then we go there for that side, they talk say we respect those laws. Even Mawe, it be a custodian of the UN laws, where you get to protect we. La République, the key people, he can't tell La République, say, go and investigate it. This is funny. And then when we hold them, as we see someone, they be hold away, we sell bread for Mulang, finally we can say, be La République agent. The same sympathy where you want to get for those who are in your custody today is the same sympathy those restoration forces in Mulan, they be get them over that Okada amount we see with bread. But we be being a full-time military man. But if they don't take their action, that man not for today. So the language has been spoken. Muna no waiter, Muka broken down. The language don't be spoken.
No,
those people are a security threat. Those people are a security threat.
Very high.
They are a very high security threat. Now, about 4 years today, where the Kiwi, none of them, nobody don't come and make video. By the time we talk to me, they come out, all video, they start come out everywhere because they don't see the pain. We will not inflict the pain.
They don't get choice. They will come out.
We will not inflict the pain. That is the language. It is because of the pain. It is because of the pain that will be inflicted on them where they go reach meet up with for Switzerland. This Bible is a revolution. It's not too much. We will leave them for down.
Don't correct self. Yeah, so I want also encourage our civilian population and our restoration forces there for ground zero. You know, now, so we need shout, we need to make video, we need to publish, no nothing. We not get for shout. La Republic don't get for the that way they plan for go massacre our people. They don't announce them. That way they don't arrest a lot of our people. They will find out months after. If I have a brother of mine, I want to find out say 13 months. He therefore said, I don't know how it passed. They just catch them. They just we person they disappear. We didn't know how they do. Because they talk. They just they deal with our people. Them deal with our people. Deal with our people. So now, so we need to shout. We just get for the address their situation for our territory quietly. Now the impact. Now you go to make the noise. We know the take video, the publish them. We know go to expose our fighters. They're not going to make any form further videos. It's very important. Or any picture for try for proof any point for no me no man no should not diaspora here. Tell you say make video showing proof. No, you know, oh no man any proof for your work because the result will speak for itself. So because that proof they want to try to give these so-called donors for diaspora, they take them. They go the one user who get credit, they expose now become targets. And la Republic can the user intelligence where video will give for them the targets now. So una get to be very careful. No videos, no picture. Una just if na the eliminate a frogs, una just wipe them. They go no shout, no make anything. Me like because la Republic the key people they need even agree. They even can make communicate the deny them. So now we will get for carry keep take.
Ma add something for that small point where you talk for day before I forget. Time where the massacre for Tonga man to take place, the language of la Republic used and I say it was a confrontation with separatists. They use that language. They use that language for defend themselves. So deal with commander where it talks to some people the day for your case custody. Me, I be expect for years say you get confrontation with them. That's the language that the Republic is speaking, and the world is listening to them. You guys do it and speak the same language. Maybe so yeah, you can get confrontation with them. Because when you start say the day in my custody, we not see 1 year with that language again. We 1 year and I say we not get confrontation with them. That's why the day for that play we wanna keep them. I hope say when they understand with language. We there for diaspora.
They understand very well. Now what they talk say
we are living in foreign lands. So when we talk something more a year as we talk. La Republic massacre people can't talk like say it be been a confrontation with the separatists. We to 1 year say when I began confrontation. Said those people were suspected military people. We 1 year say they were suspected. 1 year me people from Meme talk say we saw some suspected people and this is what we fought and they be carry bow and arrow or they be carry collars. They kill with civilians, carry them gun put out for their skin. We will see some people, we will see some frogs the two way they carry where they then gone there for their skin. I hope so we not understand. We not learn. Sometimes they will get to learn their evil, teach them how their evil they cause pain, how their life. Sometimes they will get to speak their language. Me they feel the pain of their life telling. Thank you so much.
Yep. Thank you. Like we don't emphasize it now. So every aspect for our living, we fight for our survivor. So no excuse, no man no carry scripture, carry threatening you. Me man no bring some international law we know even apply for our survivor because anything will get for some of us we don't already ready. Why na ICJ on the one call and I wish International Court of Justice and I wait we don't be ready. What we want is Ambazonian freedom, and nothing should stand in the way of our freedom. Nothing. Like I always talk, no sacrifice is too much for freedom. No sacrifice, no sacrifice. I mean, we don't lose lives of unborn babies, of newborn babies, of old women and men, of our grandfathers and our fathers. So we're not even start now. So not even time for the worker to consider any law. Because the Republic, the way it broke all of the land morality, civil law, they are all, whatever law it exists, or the way it broke all thing. So now it's time for we to take matters and free ourselves. Because until we prove to those the way they don't endorse the Swiss mediation, say we need a joke we were independent, say that independent at now one time. They go do their conny because my even say some both for their conny they so no fit define them. So we get for stay focused and we get for the continue fight. Corollary as to round up the last thing you get for say, and so we can close for the day.
Yeah, thank you so much, lady. dedicate and thank you for our televiewers. I think say the message don't be passed. One of the message where you don't emphasize for you now the activity where our commanders, our generals, they take videos for satisfy people they do for diaspora. Ma tell our generals and commanders, any money, any man where they give money for ground, give ask evidence for una action. Muna tell you say una no get evidence. If the person no one give money, me 11. We know we give money, we know we encourage people to contribute at the detriment of our lives. Any man we there for diaspora, we want contribute because it want to get evidence for where to go on for ground zero. Una not show any evidence. Me, I don't need una evidence. I would already know say una they do actions. It is speak by itself. It be more than 3 years that probably be unable to defeat our restoration forces. A bit more than 3 years, going to 4 years, our land is becoming more ungovernable. It be more than 3 years that probably not collect any taxes for our land. They need to collect not because they like them, not because the fire don't hot. The fire not be we for diaspora put them. The fire now una for ground zero put the fire. So any man we still want some evidence, una forget that other person. If somebody give you money, ask evidence, no give no evidence. Tell you say if your money, your contribution, they against an evidence, there is no evidence. If you know what contribute, never. It don't reach time where we no go back Ambazonia. We don't talk for every Ambazonia say the record will be checked. Everybody must contribute. We are not begging for contribution. It is an obligation. Everybody must contribute. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I mean, Larry don't round up everything and we don't really stretch on so many aspects. Ground zero fighters, or even you're not fighter or a civilian, be careful who you receive call from. Some person go tell you, say, oh, because for example, I don't receive call, say, oh, then they get chop. They want send money for chop for fighter them, but they need to get directly to the fighter them. So that's why you don't know say on a black leg. And then the call people who diaspora, they call people who ground zero, they want to know it, they want to know how involved. They always come with either charity or they come to they get material, sticks and granotes. Noah will be very careful if not verified. Now, why that would it create all these LGA and county structures so that we will be a large community where everybody know everybody, so that we know the black like they're not going to easily penetrate. So I want to thank our viewers and our callers in particular. I want to really appreciate all those wonderful contributions. And I want, especially the one they don't call, will motivate our people, motivate us. And me and this mama me from Nigeria, so I'm so all over the place because of her. I really, really appreciate all now. I also want to apologize for the callers that won't be free take their call today. So we reconsider making Amba Focus twice a week or other program and ABC where you can also call in and share your views. Amba Voice is supposed to come every Monday. I'm sure that will be coming regularly from very soon, so that you can also call in. And before I go with the UK, on the 9th of March is Commonwealth Day. 9th of March, if you are in the United Kingdom and you are Ambazonia and you are not in Westminster Abbey, then you are not for Ambazonia. It's a day for all Southern Cameroonian Ambazonia in the United Kingdom to come out strong, to come out with power and with all the strength, with all the mourning, all the anger that La Republic has put in us. We need to make, because they will be sending their representative. And we also need to ask Patricia Scotland and the United Kingdom political elite, why are they still allowing La Republic in a so-called gentleman's club when they are brutally killing babies, grandmothers, elderly people, and children? So we get to come out that they make our voices known, make our cry being heard. They will come out that day in our numbers. There's no excuse. This is well in advance. Me someone no call work. Me someone no say this. This is in 3 weeks, 2 days time. And so there's plenty of time to take that day off work. It's a Monday. So Monday, the 9th of March, all Southern Cameroonian Ambazonia in the United Kingdom, even those across Europe that can make it to this demonstration on this Commonwealth Day, should be present. It is imperative. Now is the hour. Now is the time for us to continue pushing for our fight. because we must get to the finish line in this life, in our generation. Like we say, it's a never again generation, and we cannot be making excuses and pointing fingers. We must fight, because that's the only option we have now, is fight until freedom comes. Thank you very much, and thank everyone for watching. Stay tuned on ABC Amba TV. Until next week, Friday, remain focused, remain strong, and remain resolute. Goodbye.
Papa, put your hands on me. They want know the waka. Sibolo know the waka. Before it gets too late, Papa, put your hands on me. Mama, no. Papa, put your hands on me. Papa, put your hands on me. Mama, no. Somebody else. We keep it for boo. Papa, put your hands on me. They want know the waka. Sibolo know the waka. Before it gets too late, Papa, put your hands on me. Mama, no. Papa, put your hands on me. Papa, put your hands on me. Mama, no. Somebody else. We keep it for boo. Papa, put your hands on me. They want know the waka. Sibolo know the waka. Before it gets too late, Papa, put your hands on me. Mama, no. Papa, put your hands on me. Papa, put your hands on me. Mama, no. Somebody else.